Oh shit, I'm live. I'm just sitting here like, oh, da da da. Let's get those ads out of the way. Hi. How's everybody doing today? Duolingo? What the helly? What the fuck is Duolingo? Sorry. I got a pop-up for Duolingo in my Twitch chat for whatever reason. What the fuck are you doing here, Duolingo? Get out. Bad. I didn't say you could be here. Let's see. Gotta set up. They're doing drops. Not bad? Okay. Hello. Hi. Welcome. Did you do those 3 things? No, I did not. I should be able to. Hold on, I could do the first one. Add on my end, give me end. I'm so sorry. Also, welcome back. Hold on. Before I YouTube Studio, I need to get YouTube chat on. Exactly. One day I'll hit partner, and then unless Twitch is gonna, you know, pay me like $1,000 a month, I won't have to run ads. This, and then... Sorry, very riveting chat as we set this up. Got that one. Oh yeah, there you go. That's a problem solver right there. Now you don't have to worry about ads. And then we're going to docs. Thank you, Kyo. It's much appreciated. And also, welcome back. It's always good to see people coming back. Custom browser docs. All right, YouTube chat is live. And then, yeah, you are very chill. So hell yeah. Already, I'm back. Fuck yeah. Right. I need to grant. Where is it? Is it a moderation? Happy birthday! Yes, it's definitely my birthday. Is that my going live notification? Oh man. Yeah. It's I forgot to change it. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. My birthday was the end of August. So, you know, I'm kind of on top of it. I'll probably forget to change it. I do need to moderation, there it is. And then mod management, Kyo Soleil. Oh, that just takes me to your stream. This is why I gotta give you perms. Hold on, I'm finding out how to give you perms. You should have it. Hold on. Let me Google something. How to give mods the ability to change stream title. Okay. So I'm currently okay. Kyo, you might be able to do it. You have to be an editor on the channel to do it in mod view. Oh, I might have to set up Nightbot. If they add Nightbot, okay. Yeah, that's my bad. We'll do it. We'll get it done by next stream. Yeah, we'll do that later. But hello. Tonight we have another very special stream. And by very special stream, I mean, we're gonna read a little more creepypasta, and then I swear, on my honor, we will actually play No, I'm Not a Human. Unlike last time where I read creepypasta for 3 hours. Which, I'm not complaining. I actually had a lot of fun just sitting there reading creepypasta. Did I leave it? Turn your mic up a bit on OBS? Is that better? This time though, I have Abandoned by Disney lined up. I'll tell you what though, I know I said this last stream, but it happened again. I really one of my favorite streamers has been doing a subathon for like a week and a half now, and it is doing horrible things to my ability to stream. Because all I want to do is watch this Monopoly tournament and listen to this guy yap. And it's just like... Oh, yeah! You said it's good, so I wanna give it a go. Oh yeah, I absolutely haven't read it yet. So I am excited. I like hearing about fucked up things, like creepypastas about fucked up things that Disney may or may not have done. That sounds great. I was gonna say mascot horror, but I don't think that technically counts as mascot horror. But yeah, I need this. I need one of my favorite streamers to stop their subathon because believe me, I was planning on going live at midnight, or was it 11? I planned on going live several hours ago. And I'm just sitting there playing Roblox. Fucking, oh, that's the other problem, is I got caught up in playing a fucking Roblox mining incremental game. And I'm just sitting there, just brain completely turned off, just clicking constantly, mining down, getting rebirth, getting my money back, just up and down the mine. And I'm just like, oh shit, 2 hours has passed. I was supposed to be streaming by now. And then I didn't. Part of me also kind of wants to play the... I don't know, I kind of want to play Roll30 Fortle, or R30 Fortle, because I know that's, what people are doing on stream at the moment. And that seems like a lot... That is a fun... It'd be a fun game to yap about. But, what else is new? How many days has it been since I streamed? That was like 3 days? 3 days? I'm trying to think what else has gone new. I dug up a tree. Or I guess a bush. I mostly just worked and came home, and then I was like, I should stream today. And then I didn't because streamer's subathon. I'm a professional. But today we will be reading some spooky spaghetti, and then playing more No I'm Not Human. I'm pretty sure last time we left off, the game crashed. That's right. Fortunately, I think we'd used our kombucha the night before, so it shouldn't be a problem. We're getting pretty far into No I'm Not Human, so I'm very excited to keep on playing that, and then after that, who knows what I'll play next. I could play more Expedition 33 tonight if we end up beating it tonight. I kind of want to do more... I kind of want to achievement hunt for endings, but... we'll see. That said, without further ado, I think I also did not take the time to sit down and write down my thoughts during the weeks. My day was good. I did a lot of yard work. I tore up a bush, or I removed a bush. Helped smoke a meatloaf. Oh god, it was such a good fucking meatloaf. And then what else? I think that was about it. I woke up. Oh, mowed the lawn. It was a lot of like yard work. It was a yard work kind of weekend. But my day's good. How's your day? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I kind of forgot to write things down the past 2 days to yap about, so I'm kind of just freeball. Sorry, hiccup. I'm kind of just freeballing it right now about yeah, about shit that I've seen, and sorry, my throat's killing me. Well, not killing me, but I'm yapping and now I need water. By the way, this stream's probably gonna go on for a while, so we're in for a late night, gamers. Let's go. Kyo and I are... Oh, wait, Kyo, is it too early to announce the potential plans that we have for Halloween, or should we keep that a secret? But, what else is new? I feel like there's something to yap about, but I'm drawing a fucking blank. Anyway, without further ado, though, we should get to the creepypasta reading. I might place, depending on how far we get in... Oh, go for it? Okay. So, we're planning on doing a Halloween stream where we, cook up a bunch of fun little Halloween-themed snacks and whatnot, and then we'll do a taste testing. And, maybe have a hand cam, so you can see what Luca Lightning hands look like. And Kyo Soleil hands. We went and picked out a bunch of recipes, and, now I'm just getting hungry. Did you know about the incident, the Miami zombie? I've heard about Florida people and how they'll bite faces off. If that's what you're talking about. But yeah, so we'll be doing like cooking and stuff because we were initially planning on playing a bunch of multiplayer horror games, and because Kyo's about to have her computer finished, but the part she needs is going to be delayed till the end of the month, so she's going to be missing out on most of Spooktober. So to make up for that, we're going to just do a big, we'll try and do a big, like, Halloween stream to really celebrate it and, like, get in the mood for everybody. Get everybody into the mood for Halloween. That's the word. That's the words. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I want to do, not just, like, gaming stuff with the channel. I also want to do, like, a lot of variety things, so... Yeah, that's why we're reading shit, we're gonna be cooking, we're gonna... do other stuff, too. Life is about variety, and variety is the spice of life, as they say. And boy, I love spices. So stay tuned! Oh, I should probably get the spooky music playing again, shouldn't I? Spooky Church. What is this? Little Cowering Penguin? Humble Life? What the fuck is this? Oh, this is a clip. This is a Twitch clip. Sorry. So, you know how, like... Why is it... Yeah! Okay, why the fuck did it name it that? Sorry, I was about to put the church music on, and the program I used to edit down a clip really quick, auto-generated the title for it. So it auto-generated the title for this file as, like, a really big number, and then Little Cowering Penguin Humble Life, and then a bunch of letters and numbers. Why the fuck is this program auto-generating Little Cowering Penguin? Anyway, let's get the church music on. Oh, that's loud. That should be good. I apologize if that blasted your ears out. But this should be better. Maybe set to 8. 10? We'll do 9. We'll do 8. Because that's sitting right in, like, right about halfway on the decibel meter for what is comfortable for chat to be listening to. And not, like, overpowering, I think. Let me turn my... Oh, that is loud, actually. Hold on, never mind. We'll do 2. Sorry, I realized that I didn't have my... Everything sounded quiet because I have one of those, like, 2-channel headsets, and I had it set to my communication channel instead of my gaming channel. Anyway, that should be much better. I know I said I would do a church last time, but I kind of like the ambiance of the apartment with the full moon menacingly looming in the background, so we're doing that instead. Anyway, we got the music set. The full moon is rised. The full moon is risen. And it is time to duel. I forgot to put the audio file on loop. Loop it once. Okay. Hold on. Alright, it's looping, we're good. Sorry, I have to fucking do this technical shit. You know, this is just how it is. Anyway, we're going to be reading tonight Abandoned by Disney by Slime Beast. Let's get into it. Some of you may have heard that Disney Corporation is responsible for at least one real, live ghost town. Disney built the Treasure Island Resort in Baker's Bay in the Bahamas. It didn't start as a ghost town. Disney's cruise ships would actually stop at the resort and leave tourists there to relax in luxury. This is a fact. Look it up. Disney blew $30 million on this place. Yes, $30 million, and then they abandoned it. Disney blamed the shallow waters, too shallow for ships to safely operate, and there was even blame cast on the workers, saying that since they were from the Bahamas, they were too lazy to work a regular schedule. That's where the factual nature of the story ends. It wasn't because of sand, and it obviously wasn't because foreigners are lazy. Both are convenient excuses. No, I sincerely doubt those reasons were legitimate. Why don't I buy the official story? Because of Mowgli's Palace. Mowgli's Palace. Near the beachside city of Emerald Isle in Northern Carolina, Disney began construction of Mowgli's Palace. In the late 1990s, the concept was a jungle-themed resort with a large, you guessed it, palace Sorry, I just had yogurt and now it's making my throat, like, mucusy. In the palace, in the center of the whole thing. If you're unfamiliar with the character Mowgli, then you might better remember the story The Jungle Book. If you haven't seen it anywhere else, you'd know it as the Disney cartoon from decades past. I should not have eaten yogurt before starting stream. This is my bad. Mowgli is an abandoned child in the jungle, essentially raised by animals and simultaneously threatened / pursued by other animals. Mowgli's palace was a controversial undertaking from the start. Disney bought up a ton of high-priced land for the project, and there was actually a scandal surrounding some of the purchases. The local government claimed, quote, eminent domain on people's homes, then turned around and sold the property to Disney. At one point, a home that had just been constructed was immediately condemned with little to no explanation. I hate eminent domain. That shit is so ass. Like, the government can literally just take your house and be like, here's, you know, a quarter of what it's actually worth, go fuck yourself. And then, you know, either sell it to a corporation or build a highway on it. Anyway, the land grabbed by the government was supposedly for some fictional highway project. Yup. Knowing full well what was going on, people started calling it Mickey Mouse Highway. Then there was the concept art. A group of stuffed shirts from Disney Co. actually held a meeting. They intended to sell everyone on how lucrative the project was going to be for everyone. When they showed the concept art, the gigantic Indian palace surrounded by jungle, staffed with men and women in loincloth and tribal gear, well, suffice to say, everyone flipped shit. We're talking about a large Indian palace, jungle, and loincloths, not only in the center of a relatively wealthy area, but also as a somewhat xenophobic area of the southern USA. It was questionable mix at that point in history. One member of the crowd tried to storm the stage, but he was quickly subdued by security after he managed to break one of the presentation boards over his knee. Disney took that community and essentially broke it over its knee as well. The houses were razed, the land was cleared, and there wasn't a damn thing anyone could do or say about it. Local TV and newspapers were against the resort at the beginning, but some insane connection between Disney's media holdings and the local venues came into play, and their opinions turned on a dime. So anyway, Treasure Island, the Bahamas, Disney sunk those millions in and then split. And the same thing happened with Mowgli's palace. Construction was complete, visitors actually stayed at the resort, the surrounding communities were flooded with traffic and the usual annoyances associated with the influx of lost and irate tourists. Then it all just stopped. Disney shut it down and nobody knew what the hell to think, but they were pretty happy about it. Disney's loss was pretty hilarious and wonderful to a group of folks who didn't want this in the first place. I honestly didn't give the place another thought since hearing it closed over a decade ago. I live maybe 4 hours from Emerald Isle, so really I only heard about the rumblings and didn't experience any of it firsthand. Then I read the article from someone who had explored the Treasure Island Resort and posted a whole blog about the crazy shit they found there. Stuff just left behind. Things smashed, defaced, probably ruined by the disgruntled former employees who had just lost their jobs. Hell, the locals from all around probably had a hand in wrecking that place. People there felt just as angry about Treasure Island as folks here did about Mowgli's palace. Plus, there was rumor that Disney had released the aquarium stock, quote, into the local waters when they closed, including the sharks. Who wouldn't want to take a few swings at some of the merchandise after that? Well, what I'm going at in this blog about Treasure Island got me thinking. Even though many years had passed since its closing, I figured it might be cool to do some urban exploration at Mowgli's Palace. Yes! Oh, I love urban exploration. Take some photos, write about my experience, and probably see if there was anything I could do to take home. Anything I could take home as a memento. Alright, before we go, I love watching urban exploration videos. There's just something, like, so creepy about what's just, like, hiding in abandoned places. And I both love and I hate when the video, like, somebody literally will, like, spot a creature for, like, a split second. Usually it's just people, but, like, I've seen a few on Nuke's Top 5 where it's, like, out of the corner of the guy's eye, on the corner of the camera, they'll just be, like, some, like, hunched over, like, long-limbed, like, thing with, like, big fucking fingers just, like, peeking around a corner. It's creepy. Anyway. I'm not going to say I wasted no time getting there, because honestly it took me another year after I first found that Treasure Island article to get around to going up to Emerald Isle. Over the course of that year, I did a lot of research on the Palace Resort, or rather, I tried to. Naturally, no Disney site or resource made any mention of the place. They had been scrubbed clean. Even odder, however, was that nobody before myself had apparently thought to blog about the place or even post a photo. None of the local TV or newspaper sites had one word about the place, though that was to be expected since they had all swung Disney's way. They wouldn't be out there lauding their embarrassment, you know? Recently, I learned that corporations can actually ask Google, for example, to remove links from search results, basically for no good reason. Looking back, it's probably not that that nobody spoke of the resort, but rather their words were made inaccessible. So in the end, I could barely find the place. All I had to go on was an old-as-hell map that I'd received in the mail back in the 90s. It was a promotional item sent out to people who had recently been to Disney World, and I guess since I had been there in the late 80s, that was recent. I didn't really intend to hang on to it. It just got shoved in with my books and comics from my childhood. I'd only remembered it months into my research, and even then, it took me a few weeks to locate the storage bin my parents had shoved it all into. But I did find it. The locals were no help, as were transplants who had moved to the beach in recent years, or old residents who just sneered at me and made rude gestures the second I managed to say, "Where would I go to find Mowgli's?" The drive took me through an extraordinary long corridor of overgrowth. Tropical plants that had run rampant and overpopulated the area, mixed with the native species of flora that actually belonged there, had tried to reclaim the land. I was in awe when I reached the front gates of the resort. Tremendous, monolithic gates whose supports to either side looked like they must have been cut from giant sequoias. The gate itself had been gouged in several places by woodpeckers and eaten away at the base by burrowing insects. Hanging on the gate was a sheet of metal, some random scrap, with hand-painted letters scrawled in black. Abandoned by Disney. Title drop. Clearly the handiwork of some past local or an employee who wanted to make some small protest. The gates were open enough to walk through, but not drive, so grabbing my digital camera and the map, whose flip side showed a layout of the resort, I set off on foot. The inner grounds... Oh, hydrate! Thank you for the hydration check. The inner grounds of the place were just as overgrown as the entryway. Palm trees stood untented and ragged among piles of their own coconuts. Banana plants simply stood there in their own stinking, bug-ridden refuse. There was a sort of clash between order and chaos. As carefully as as carefully planted rows of perennial flowers mixed with obnoxiously tall weeds, and stinking black mushrooms. All that remained of any outdoor structures were broken. Rotting wood and various charred bits of unidentifiable material. What was most likely an information booth or an outdoor bar was now simply a pile of assorted debris chopped up by past vandalism and ravaged by the weather. The most interesting thing on the grounds was the statue of Baloo, the friendly bear from the Jungle Book, which stood in a sort of courtyard in the front of the main building. He was frozen in a jovial wave towards no one, staring at the empty space with a silly, toothy grin as bird shit covered the whole swaths of his fur, and vines ensnared his platform. I approached the main building, the palace, only to find the outside of the building covered in graffiti, where the original paint hadn't peeled and chipped away. The front doors weren't just open, they had been taken off the hinges and were stolen. Above the front doors, the gaping maw where they had been, someone had once again painted, "Abandoned by Disney." I wish I could tell you all the awesome stuff that I saw inside the palace. Forgotten statues, abandoned cash registers, a full-fledged secret society of homeless bums, but no. The inside of the building was so stark, so bare, that I actually think people had stolen the molding off the walls. Anything that was too big to steal, counters, desks, giant fake trees, they were all resting amid the empty echo chambers that amplified every step, like a slow rat-a-tat-tat of a machine gun. I checked the floor plan and headed to all the locations that might seem in any way interesting. The kitchen was as you'd imagine, an industrial food prep area with all the appliances in space. No expenses spared. Every glass surface was broken, every door knocked off its hinges, every metal surface kicked and dented. The entire place smelled like very old piss. The huge freezer, not even remotely cool now, had row upon row of empty shelf space. Hooks hung from the ceiling, probably from hanging cuts of meat, and as I stood inside for a moment, I noticed they were swinging. Each hook swung in a random direction, but their movements were slow and small that it was almost impossible to see. I figured it had been caused by my... Okay, that's a bad sign. That is a bad sign! I figured it had been caused by my footsteps, so I stopped one from swinging by clutching with my fist, then carefully let go. But within seconds, it started to swing once more. The bathrooms were in much of the same state as the rest of the place. Just like the Treasure Island resort, someone had methodically smashed in each porcelain commode with coconuts and other implements. There was about half an inch of rancid, stinking water stagnant on the floor, so I didn't stay there very long. What's odd is that the toilets in the sinks, and the bidets in the ladies' room, yes, I went in there, all dripped, leaked, or just ran freely. It seemed to me like they should have shut off the water long ago. There were plenty of rooms in the resort, but naturally I didn't have time to look through all of them. The few I did peer into were similarly wrecked, and I didn't expect to find anything. I thought there was actually a television or a radio in one room. As I really think about, I'd heard a quiet conversation coming out. Yeah. Though it was like a whisper. Probably my own breathing echoing in the silence, or just another case of sounds of water flowing water playing tricks in my mind. This is what it sounded like. 1, I didn't believe it. 2, a short unknown reply. 1, person number 1. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Person number 2. Your father told me. Your father told you. Person number 1. Unknown reply, or possibly just weeping. I know it sounds ridiculous. I'm just telling you what I experienced. Why I thought there might have been something running in that room, or worse, some vagrants who would hold up and probably would have knifed me. At the front doors of the palace again, I figured I hadn't found anything of note and just wasted the trip up. As I looked out the door, I noticed something interesting in the courtyard that I had apparently missed. Something that would give me at least one thing to show for all my troubles, even if it was just a photograph. There was a lifelike statue of a python, maybe 8 feet long, coiled up and sunning itself on a pedestal right in the center area. It was almost time for the sun to start setting, so the light fell on the object in the perfect way for a photograph. I approached the python and snapped a photo. Then I stood on my toes and snapped another. I moved closer to see the details of its face. Slowly, casually, the python lifted its head, looking directly into my eyes, turned and slithered off the pedestal and across the grass and into the trees, all 80 feet of it. Its head long disappeared into the woods before its tail was even left a sunning spot. Disney had released all their exotic animals on the grounds. Right there on my floor plan was the, quote, reptile house. I should have known. I've read about the sharks on Treasure Island. I should have known they'd done this. I was dumbfounded, just utterly stupefied. My mouth must have been hanging over for the longest time before I came back down to earth and snapped it shut. I blinked a few times and backed away from where the snake had been, back towards the palace. Even though it was totally gone, I still wasn't gonna take my chances and backed way into the building. Yeah, that's an 80-foot fucking python. You are dinner. I took a few breaths and slapped my own face just to get myself right in the head again after that. I looked for a place to sit down, as my legs were feeling a bit like jelly at this point. Of course, there was no place to sit down unless I wanted to recline into broken glass or dead leaf carpet, or haul myself onto a desk of questionable reliability. I had seen some stairs near the palace's lobby and decided to go there and have a seat until I felt better. The staircase was far enough away from the front building to be relatively clean, save for the startlingly accumulated amount of dust. I pulled a wedge of metal off the wall, once again painted with the "Abandoned by Disney" motto I'd become accustomed to. I placed the wedge on the stairs and I sat down on it to keep at least somewhat clean. The stairway led downward, below the ground level. Using my camera flash, as a sort of improvised flashlight, I could see the staircase ended in a metal mesh door with a padlock. A sign on the door, a real sign, said, "Mascots only, thank you." This perked my spirits up a little bit, for 2 reasons. 1, a mascot-only area would have definitely had some interesting stuff back in the day. And 2, the padlock was still in place. Nobody had gone down there. Not the vandals, not the looters. Nobody. This is the one place I could actually explore, and perhaps find something interesting to photograph or wantonly steal. I had come to the palace essentially agreeing with myself that it was okay to take anything I wanted because, hey, abandoned. It didn't take much to bust the lock. Well, actually, that's wrong. It didn't take much to bust the metal plate on the on the wall that the padlock was hooked to. Time and decay had done most of the work for me, and I was able to bend the metal plate enough to pull the screws out of the wall. Something nobody else had apparently thought of, or hadn't been able to do at the time. The mascot... This guy's getting... Is he gonna get Five Nights at Freddy'd? He's gonna go down there and he's gonna get fucking jumped. I'm calling it. The mascot-only area was a startling and very welcomed change for the rest of the building I'd seen. For one, every second or third fluorescent light overhead was illuminated. And even though they... Yeah, sounding like it, yeah. Even though they flickered and faded randomly. Also, nothing had been stolen or broken, even if age or exposure were definitely taking its toll. Tables had notepads and pens. There were clocks, even a punching clock on the wall, complete with a filled-out time card. Chairs were scattered around, and there was even a small break room with an old static-filled television and long rotted-out food and drinks on the counters. It was like one of those post-apocalyptic movies where everything was left in a state of evacuation. As I walked the maze-like sub-basement hallways of the mascot's only area, the sights just became more and more interesting. As I went further, desks and tables were knocked over, papers scattered and almost melted with the damp floor, and a large carpet of mold was slowly overtaking the real, rotting crimson floor covering. Everything was just sort of squishy. Anything wood disintegrated into mush when I applied even the least amount of force. And clothing items hanging on hooks in the one room felt to moist threads if I tried to unhook them. One thing that annoyed me was that the light was becoming more sparse and unreliable as I went further into the dark, suffocating depths of the place. Okay, if you're going exploration, you have to bring 2 flashlights and backup batteries. Good lord. Eventually, I reached a black and yellow striped door with the words Chapter Prep 1 sketched on it. The door wouldn't open at first. I figured that this was probably where the costumes were kept, and I definitely wanted a photograph of that twisted, stinking mess. Try as I might, whatever angle or trick I tried, the door wouldn't budge. That is, until I gave up and started walking away. And then there was a slight popping sound, and the door slowly creaked open. Inside the room was completely dark, pitch black. I used the camera flash to look for a light switch in the wall by the door, but there was nothing. As I made my search, I was jarred. Yeah, should have dipped. Yeah, that's the red flag. Yeah, that's the flag to get the fuck out. This guy, okay, this guy's gonna be running for his life, and then he's gonna just get mogged by the 80-foot python, I'm calling it. Inside the room was completely dark, pitch black. I used the camera flash to look for a light switch in the wall by the door, but there was nothing. As I made my oh wait, yeah, because this is a blog post, which means this happens past tense, which he hypothetically should survive. We'll see. Well, quit yawning, streamer. Sorry. I might need to go make, need to fix your mouth? Oh, yeah. Sorry, fuck. Is that better? As I made my search, I was jarred out of my sense of excitement by a loud electrical buzz. Rows of lights overhead suddenly flashed to life, flickering and fading in and out like the rest I had passed. It took a second for my eyes to adjust, and it seemed like the light was just going to keep getting brighter until the bulbs exploded. But just when I thought it would reach the critical stage, the lights dimmed a bit and steadied. The room was exactly as I had pictured it. Various Disney costumes hung on the walls, fully put together like strange cartoon cadavers hung from invisible nooses. There was an entire rack of loincloths and native clothes on hangers toward the back. What I found odd, and what I wanted to photograph right away, was a Mickey Mouse costume at the center of the room. Unlike the other costumes, it was lying on its back in the center of the floor like a murder victim. The fur of the costume was rotted and shedding, creating bare patches. What was even odder, however, was the coloring of the costume. Sorry. Black where it should have been white, white where it should have been black. His normally red overalls were light blue. This is slightly off-putting. More off-putting. Hold on. This was off-putting enough to actually put off photographing the thing until last. I took a picture of the costumes hanging on the walls, upward angles, downward angles, side shots to show entire rows of frozen, putrid cartoon faces with some plastic eyes missing. This is a good story. I've gotten like goosebumps a few times so far. Then I decided to stage a shot. Just one of the bedraggled characters' head on a stick, slick, grimy floor. I reached for the headpiece of a Donald Duck costume and carefully removed it so the thing wouldn't fall apart in my hands. As I looked into the wide-eyed, moldering heads, a loud clattering sound made me jump with fright. I looked down at my feet, and there between my shoes was a human skull. It had fallen out of the mascot head and shattered into pieces at my feet. Only the empty face and lower jaw remained, staring up at me. Oh god. I dropped the duck head immediately, as you'd expect, and moved to the door. As I stood in the doorway, I looked back at the skull on the floor. I had to take a picture of it, you know? I had to. For any number of reasons, this may seem silly, but only if you don't think it through. I needed proof of what happened, especially if Disney was going to make this go away. I had no doubt in my mind, right from the start, that if it was just a gross negligence, Disney was responsible for this. That's when Mickey, that photo-negative opposite Mickey on the floor, started to get up. Oh, that's creepy. Okay, there's a picture of this thing. I'm gonna link the wiki and post it in chat. About halfway down is a picture of the fucking Mickey, and that is actually kind of upsetting. It is photo negative. It is upsetting to look at. First sitting up, then climbing to its feet. The Mickey Mouse costume, or whoever was inside of it, stood there at the center of the room, its fake face staring directly at me as I mumbled, "No," over and over again. With shaking hands and a violently thrashing heart and legs that had once again turned to jelly, I managed to lift my camera and aim it at the opposite creature, now quietly sizing me up. That's bad. That's bad. If Nega Mickey Mouse gets up and starts sizing you up, you either take a fighting stance or you get the fuck out. No, thank you. The digital camera's screen displayed only dead pixels in the shape of the thing. It was a perfectly silhouette of the Mickey costume. As the camera moved in my unsteady hands, the dead pixels spread, marring the screen wherever Mickey's outline moved to. Then the camera died. Went blank and quiet and broken. I raised my eyes once again to the Mickey Mouse costume. "Hey," I said in a hushed, perverted but perfectly executed Mickey Mouse voice. "What else? Oh, hey, hey," it said in a hushed, perverted but perfectly executed Mickey Mouse voice. "Want to see my head come off?" It started to pull at its own head, working its clumsily glove-cladded fingers around its neck with the clawing, impatient movements similar to that of a wounded man trying to pull himself free of a predator's jaw. As it worked its digits around its neck, so much blood, so much thick, chunky, yellow blood. I turned away as I heard a sickening, tearing cloth and flesh. Only cared about getting away. Above the doorway of this room, I saw the final message clawed into the metal with bone or fingernails. "Abandoned by God." I never got the pictures off the camera. I never wrote a blog entry about it. After I ran from this place, fled for my sanity, if not for my very life, I knew why Disney didn't want people to know about this place. They didn't want anyone like me getting in. They didn't want anything like that getting out. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, he died? Oh. Yeah, that was a good story. That's the end. Yeah, that's There is Room Zero by Slime Beast here. That's a shame. Yeah, that's fucking creepy. Do we read the second one? That was good. Chat, do we read the next one? I kind of want to read the next one, which is Room Zero. But yeah, that was. I'm gonna read the next one because I want to know. There's another picture of the fucking of a Mickey Mouse. I want to know more about that. That's uncomfortable. Yeah, I'll read this one, and then, when the ad break hits, I'm gonna make myself a little more coffee. Alright. Let's, oh, 1 second. Alright, we're gonna read this one, because I... Hold on, I'm gonna left click on Slime Beast and see if that takes me to... No, it doesn't. See if they have any... Like... No, I guess not. What are the black... Hold on. I'm curious. There's, I'm looking at the... I'm reading this on Creepypasta Land, on basically the Creepypasta wiki. And there's blacklisted subjects. The following subjects are not allowed. Okay. This is... very interesting things that are not allowed on the Creepypasta official wiki or whatever. Go Animate, no Dolekin, THX trailers, Friday Night Funkin'. You're not allowed to post about Friday Night Funkin'. You're not allowed to post about Satan. You're still allowed to have demons in your story, just not to the point where it's cringeworthy. No SCP, no backrooms, no alphabet lore, no number blocks, no Happy Appy, no Jeff the Killer, no Among Us, any object... What's an object show? No Momo, and no 3 AM, some stories say, and no Trevor Henderson. Why do they hate why? Okay. Why? Just the fact that they singled out Friday Night Funkin' is really funny to me. No spin-offs such as Jane the Killer, Nina the Killer, Offender Man, especially because nobody likes him, are not permitted. However, retakes or retellings are allowed since you're just redoing the original story. No pages about SCP, Trevor Henderson, 3 AM, or the Backrooms. These topics belong to other wikis. That one makes sense. Insert name here, the killer is not allowed. This type of content falls under rule number 1. Please avoid using generic names or cliches. Character reference sheets are also not allowed here. If you want to post character reference sheets, please use Creepypasta files. Troll pastas are not allowed to be posted here. Like Who Is Phone or I Hate You. Hold on, I loved Who Is Phone. Real world tragedies are strictly prohibited. That's understandable. This includes, but not limited to, 9/11, Gaza, the Sandy Hook, world wars, or other tragic lives. There's no exception to the rule. Real world tragedies are not appropriate topics for creepypasta content. That's an understandable one. Stories featuring modern politicians are not allowed. This means, you know, you cannot include Obama, Harris, Trump, Biden. Historical politicians from decades ago are permitted. However, in line with our real-world tragedy rule, you may not write about assassinated presidents. Modern politics are prohibited. I want to see why they don't want Friday Night Funkin'. Articles. Please avoid adding jump scares in text form. Okay. Stories written using AI will be deleted. Hell yeah. Fuck AI. However, AI can be used to assist in grammatical correcting. See? It's a tool, it's fine. Don't make it do all the fucking job. Anyway. Okay, they didn't explain why they don't like Friday Night Funkin'. I just think it's really funny that that's such like an oddly specific, like, no fucking Friday Night Funkin'. I've acquired oat milk espresso coffee. That'll keep from yawning. Alright. I'm gonna read Who Is Phone really quick, and then I'll read the next one. Okay, so basically, it's like this. You're at a friend's house for like the night or whatever, and then you guys are making out on the couch. Yeah, and then like her dad calls on the phone and says, "No, she likes it more if you use the other hand." Yeah, and you're all like, "Oh, dude, your dad is trying to give me advice on how to diddle you," and then she's like, "I don't have a dad," or whatever. But what? Who was phone? Oh wait, I was thinking hand hook door hand. Is that I Hate You? No, it's not. But who was phone? I love that shit. Alright, we got Room Zero by Slime Beast. Remember to hydrate. Before you dehydrate. Be careful or I'll send Luca the Lightninger at you. I'll send evil Luca. Alright. It's been a while since I've written anything related to the Disney Corporation, and I'm sure you can understand why. A lot has been going on since my last post. I've received a lot of questions and concerns from folks who read my first-hand account of Mowgli's Palace, a resort built and abandoned by Disney. I want to thank everyone who mirrored my post. It's been taken down from a few places, mostly corporate sites that were easily leaned on by a larger power. However, for every nuked topic and disappeared blog post, it seems like 100 more have popped up. This is something they'll have to face. There's no turning back for them. None for me either. I'm definitely being followed. For the first month or two, I chalked it up to paranoia. Any casual glance or half smile in my direction sets me off. Hairs standing on my back and neck and everything. The first one, or rather, the first one I was able to spot, was a telephone worker milling around my apartment complex. He was middle-aged, doughy, dressed just as you'd expect, but something just seemed off about him. I couldn't place it. But I knew this wasn't my imagination acting up. He was awkward and out of place, and not somebody who was comfortable doing his routine job. I followed him around the corner, only to lose him there. When I got back home, there he was, staring directly at me, about 10 feet behind me, expressionless and cold. "Exploring?" he asked. That was all he said, and there was an accusing tone in his voice. Tell me what a blue-collar phone jockey does that. I guess that's the worst part. Never feeling safe. Never feeling alone. That, and the occasional Disney merchandise left somewhere for me to find. Little rubber Mickeys in the mailbox, a Disney's Adventures magazine on my bookshelf. They hide little Mickeys everywhere. 3 circles. 1 big, 2 small, and the silhouette of the famous mouse's head. I've started keeping a running list of the Mickeys I found. Coffee cup rings on the coffee table, 1 big, 2 small. Colored glass bottles left on the doorstep, viewed from the top down, all red. Graffiti on the walls on my way to work. A huge earth, small sun and moon in the proper locations. They're everywhere. People have been emailed me about this as well. If you repost anything I have to say, you're going to start finding those son of a bitch outlines. I guarantee it. Y'all thought he was getting fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. He's getting Slenderman. Not only is he getting Slenderman, anybody who reposts that's getting Slenderman, because that's how it worked. And by reading this, we're getting Slenderman. Because now we know about it, chat. We're fucked. The best one by far, one that actually made me laugh because of the horror of it all, was a drawing in chalk next to my car. I was taken aback at first, walking through the parking garage, keeping an eye out for people following me. The outline seemed like a perfect match for a, quote, murder victim. You're probably familiar with if you've read my past posts. Written in yellow paint, I'm sure. A single word. Retract. The only thing that has come out of all of this is that I know I'm not the only one who's seen something they shouldn't have. I'm not gonna give names because, well, if I had to tell you why, you haven't been paying attention. Researcher goes to Disney parks wherever he can, all throughout the year. He's not going to have fun, enjoy the rides, etc. He's looking for the Gascots. There's a long tradition, apparently, of people reporting strange patrons throughout the park. Silent, motionless, staring patrons of every age, shape, and size. Men and women, adults, children, teens, all wearing Disney-themed gas masks. Way back when, Disney would get tons of complaints about oddly dressed folks following others around the park. Folks who would then merge into crowds and disappear. Later on, the gas masks caused folks to draw other conclusions. Reports of possible terrorists and bombers started flowing. All those reports likely went straight into the trash can. I know I can't find any sign of any such occasions reported by the media, although you should be aware of the fact that Disney can pretty much control the press like no other. I mean, yeah, it's Disney. They... You don't fuck with the mouse, as they say. Research goes to the parks, talks, actually, hold on. Have I already been streaming for an hour? Damn, okay. We're gonna run 3 minutes of ads really quick to keep the pre-rolls off, because they're gonna go off anyway. Or should I just read through it? I'm pretty sure it's just you two in chat and you're both subscribed. I'm just gonna... oh, never mind! Twitch ran them anyway. The ads are running regardless of how I felt. Damn, time flies. Read through? Okay. Yeah, I had two more minutes before they were supposed to kick off, and Twitch was like, "Nope, we're blasting that shit anyway." Anyway, researchers go through research. All those reports, Disney can pretty much control its press like no other. Researcher goes to the parks, talks to a few people, and tries not to draw any attention to himself. He'll just ask 3 or 4 families if they've seen, quote, his friend who's wearing a, quote, funny mask. He has yet to see a Gascot himself, though on one occasion a child pointed him towards Frontier Town. As he raced through the crowd, he heard a single voice cry out, "Mommy, I want a goofy air mask too." A fellow, I'll call lifeguard, worked in a Disney water park from 2001 to 2003. He stood at the top of a huge water slide and made sure none of the kids got too rowdy. He passed the kids though, one at a time. telling them over and over again to be safe, keep their arms in, and so on. One day, as he tells it, this fat kid goes down the tube and doesn't come out the other end. He sent 2 or 3 kids after. The whole thing moves as a steady clip, so naturally you'd expect that if the fat kid got stuck, the kids following him would get stuck too. Not so. Only the big kid disappeared. Everyone who comes out the other end cheering, splashing like nothing's wrong. Lifeguards shut the slide down, much to the aggravation of the kids waiting. Before he can go through any of Disney's strict procedures, splash! Fatty finally comes out. Staff members pull the kid out of the water. He sank like a stone when he hit. His skin already blue and his eyes wide. All he would say was, quote, "No face, kids," and "Stop squeezing." The kid was okay, in case you were wondering. He got carted right off to the medical center, where lifeguards were told to open the slide back up. He made a big stink about how it clearly wasn't safe, despite his complaints. He was threatened with firing and begrudgingly reopened the slide again. From that point on, he kept a closer eye on the kids. Every so often, they'd come out in the wrong order. Never as stunned as the fat kid, but always with a vague look of concern, a half-dreamy stupor that seemed as if they were trying to figure out what was reality. They'd take it on some water and choke a bit, and they'd never come back up to ride again. I read emails with the same sort of unease you might be feeling right now. I wanted to share his own story. I want him to share his own story, but in the end, he didn't want to expose himself that way. I can't blame him. Those kids are going to the back rooms. They're no-clipping into the back rooms for a bit and then coming back out. Snow White, which wasn't the actual role she played, was a, quote, character at the park. She had a nice little tidbit for me. The pool rooms, yeah! I love the pool rooms. They're probably one of my more favorite sections of the back rooms. I do want to play some backrooms games at some point during Spooktober. I don't know. Like, in terms of new creepypasta... let me... There we go. In terms of newer and creepypasta, I just really like the backrooms as a setting. Even when if there is monsters, I think it's great. If there's no monsters and it's entirely ambiance, I also think it's great. I don't know. There's a lot of variety and, like, just very good, unsettling unease. So, hopefully we'll do some backrooms before the end of the month. Anyway. Snow White wasn't the actual character she played. She was a character in the park. She had a nice little tidbit for me. You know what happens when a costumed employee drops dead in his suit? Like, 1 second he's taking a picture with little Jimmy, and next he's had a fatal stroke. A second costumed mascot in the area has to sit with the corpse on the curb or bench and wait for a designated, quote, dry cleaner to arrive and cart the body away in a discreet manner. All the while, patrons have no idea they're sitting with a dead body for photo ops. Feel free to check the photo album at this point. That was bad, but another fellow, quote, janitor went completely off the creepy charts. Disney World, and probably others, is built with a series of underground tunnels just below their feet. 3 stories worth. Anything and everything you can imagine down there for use of the employees. They're called utility corridors. Basically, that's the reason that you don't see characters out of place or janitors wandering through the park. They pop in and out of hidden doors and travel a concealed town you're walking on. Janitor told me something that might be common knowledge, but nonetheless news to me. Walt Disney had several apartments built into his park. There's one above Cinderella's castle, there's one in the Pirates of the Caribbean rides. They're all over the place. And more than that, there are nightclubs, a movie theater, bowling alleys, and much more. All behind closed doors built right into the whimsical facades you pass by without a second look. Club 22. Hold on, have I... Disney cities. Cause hold on, I know I've heard of like Disney having like on-site like apartments and stuff. And that like literally you can like they'll house the employees at these apartments and basically have like corporate cities. And if you lose your job, you basically lose your house there. And it's like fucking hell to work for them. Of course, I'm Googling it and I can't find anything on it. On-site housing for employees. I know there's gotta be one here. Cast member housing. Yeah! Okay, I found like floor plans and shit. Per bed space? Per person. Oh wait, no, I think... Apartment detail, Flamingo Crossing. There's no way they're charging their employees $1,000 a month per bed space. Per person. That's insane. Anyway, yeah, I've actually heard people, like, tell stories about, like, having their entire life literally just be in a Disney park. Or like, living, like, right across the street. And they have to, like, eat, sleep, and breathe Disney. And if they get fired from their jobs, they basically are homeless after that. Because, you know, they own your house. They own your livelihood. They own literally everything. So, anyway, this story, this is checking. Anyway. Club 22 is one such hidden place. If you have the cash to join the exclusive club, you don't, then you'll have access to it, and much more. Club 22 is a place where anything goes. Disney Co. calls these places, quote, dark zones. Spots where the squeaky clean visage of Mickey Mouse gives way to drinking, drugs, and yes, sex. Conversely, the rest of the park is in the, quote, bright zone, with a few gray zone utilidors between. As far as Janitor said, it wasn't always that way. It was more of a slow decline in the gradual relaxation of the social norms within the elite group. I've also heard of this shit, too. That Disney also rents out some to, like, their, you know, very high-end patrons. For a very long time, they had, like, exclusive suites that people could stay in. Like, very, very high-end suites, and it was staffed in a way that, for lack of a better term, was staffed in a way that the staff resembled The Help, and, like, a more, you know, southern, pre-Civil War experience. And I don't think they stopped it until, like... I don't think they stopped doing it until, like, maybe 10 years ago. If not more recent. So yeah, this is also checking the... I've heard a lot of rumors like this, that there is some shady Disney shit. And there goes my Disney sponsorship, guys. It's been a good stream. Goodbye, Disney. Sorry. I'm not getting my Star Wars collab. They're not gonna be putting my skins into fucking Marvel Rivals anytime soon. That's a wrap, boys. The mouse is coming for me. We lost our sponsorship. It's alright, Universal, hit me up. Anyway. The reason he knows all this, you may have already guessed it. He cleaned it. After a lengthy background check, a non-disclosure form, Janitor moved up from park attendant to one of the dark zone cleaning crews. Now, before you get some satanic human sacrifice vision in your head, janitor saw nothing of the sort. Lots of empty alcohol bottles? Yes. Used condoms scattered like deflated New Year's balloons? Oh yeah. He cleaned up his share of blood, piss, vomit, but it was all down to the unrestricted behavior of patrons as opposed to any sort of cult behavior. At least, that's how he sees it in retrospect. All that trash, that profane shit, went into a furnace and mingled with the smoke of a quaint cottage's chimney. If you've been to Disney, you've breathed ultra-condensed sin. Backing up this information was, quote, Hammer. Hammer mailed me the old-fashioned way. Though I don't know how he got my home address, he sent me photocopies of work papers proving his employment with the instruction to burn them when I was convinced, which I did gladly. Hammer worked around the Disney park using demolition and construction. At one point, or doing demolition and construction. At one point, he approached a superior regarding strange construction plans. There was wide rectangular areas marked off on the blueprints about the size of a supermarket. The area was left unnamed and only bore the words, quote, "Do not dig." Not only was his superior in the dark, but he was super fucking purposefully in the dark. He didn't want to talk about it, didn't want to know about it, and ended the conversation with, "This space is intentionally left blank." Hammer didn't get it. The area seemed like a waste of space, and it was directly conflicting with the work his team had been given. He started poking around the area on his time off, finding only a derelict steel door and a great span of concrete just beyond. It was a, quote, supermarket's worth of blank gray floor. Soon after, Hammer started picking gascots out of the crowds. Unlike other reports, the people, the things, would stand in full view of the guy. They clustered together in the distance, or they'd be pressed against a wall when he'd turn a corner. I want to know what's up with the gascots. That's creepy. He said they'd, quote, move weird, like they were weak or injured, like a deer that had been run down by a hunter and can't flee anymore. The gas masks, the Disney character faces with filters jammed in. He noted that they seemed wet on the inside, like condensation in a car window, tiny beads of water glimmering behind the glass, making it impossible for any of them to actually see. Probing further, Hammer started asking questions of anyone and everything who had been working in the park for a decade or more. He hit dead ends, though, until he was directed to Ida, an elderly woman who worked in a restaurant on Main Street. She'd been there since way back, and though nobody had the balls to ask her directly, everybody knew she had plenty of terrible stories to tell. Hammer asked about the empty space, then about the gas mask customers, and at first he thought he would receive the same non-answers he'd gotten so far. She was eerily quiet. Quote, "Room 0, she croaked, a single shaking hand placed to her cheek as if she were a little girl fearing a father's punishment. She didn't meet the man's gaze for the entire conversation. Room 0, as it turned out, was yet another hidden room, just like the apartments in Club 22. However, its sheer size and its spot deep beneath the park set it apart from any of the fun dark zones. It was a bomb shelter. Room 0 was built to withstand a massive attack, be it conducted by foreign or domestic enemies. Room 0 was to be stocked with enough ration to feed the entire park's average number of patrons at any given moment, and house a smaller yet lavish panic room of sorts for Disney higher-ups. I'll tell you what the story message is by the end. Alright. During World War II, official Disney gas masks were actually produced for children to wear in the event of an attack. The idea was that it would be less scary for kids if Mickey Mouse's face was emblazoned on the wartime safety device. Yes, I know the obvious problems with that. During the Cold War scare of the 60s, Disney World was constructed. Room 0 was stocked with similar masks as well. Whether they cared about the fears of children or just callous brandings, the things found their way down there. What's more, some genius decided that kids would then be frightened by the gas mask their parents wore. So all the masks, adult and children, were made to comply with this insane standard. Ida described it as, quote, treating a wound with lemon juice. None of this explained what Hammer had been seeing, though. Not only were the seemingly supernatural appearances, but the emptied-out room as well. It had been there, he explained. There was nothing but a cement floor and 4 walls. No. Ida shook her head, covered her mouth with a stifling sob. You've been on top of it. Someone or something sounded the alarm that day. When the park was at full capacity, the warning was clear. It was supposedly an air attack. Security ushered everyone down into the tremendous shelter there. They were ordered to put on the masks and hunker down for the duration of the assault. Everything... Clanker! Kill it! Streambo! We don't believe in Streambo here. All my viewers are authentic. Go on, get it. What is that name? Devious Advisement? Yeah, kill him, Kyo. Goddamn bots. I tell you what. Get your viewers on Streambo. No, I get my viewers the way God intended. By other streamers dropping them off at night so they can go to sleep. And then I can tuck everybody else into bed. That is my duty as a late night gang streamer. How can we get bots here or there? Yeah, right? I don't know. Yeah, I thought Twitch stopped the bots or whatever. How's that going? All they did was fuck up the viewer count. Cause... Like, the other day when I was streaming, not to derail, because I know a lot of people on Twitter have been talking about how their viewer counts have been absolutely gutted. But the last time I streamed, gnome-botted streamers are still normal, meanwhile everyone else is suffering. Great! But, the last time I streamed, I got hit with a raid of like 6 people, had roughly, 4, maybe 5 of y'all actively talking in chat. I checked my fucking stream VODs, it said my stream review, it said I had 2 viewers consistently almost the entire time. Okay, Twitch. Okay. Mr. Bezos, your fucking website is broken. Yeah, a lot of people on Twitter have been saying that that's been a huge problem too. So at least I'm not the only one. Anyway, I digress. Everything was quiet for about 30 minutes, save for the crying children and the frightened whispers. No one wanted to die, and so they were thankful in a way for this strange measure of safety. Then the first scream rang out. "Hey!" a man shouted. "Quit pinching!" Waves of shrieking rippled through the crowd from one wall to another, back and forth. Who's running around? Settle down!" someone hollered. "Who's laughing? This isn't funny." "Ow! Who stepped on my foot?" Despite the security guards urging to calm down and keep their cool, the crowd became more and more agitated until finally, after nearly an hour of madness, the lights flickered, then died. What followed could only be described as utter chaos. In the dark, only the wails of the young and the anguished cries of the adults could be heard in a massive swelling din that bloodied the ears of all within that black echo chamber. A group of staff members and a select few patrons made it out of the door, ready to face the war above rather than the insanity below. And what they found, of course, was a desolate yet untouched theme park. The music continued to play, echoing through silent storybook towns. Upon returning to room 0, the few who stood at the top of the steel staircase that led down into the pitch blackness heard no sign of the previous fray. There was only silence. Ida herself descended that staircase despite the begging of those she left above. She raced the reinforced doors, herself now a hash in darkness, hearing only buzzing in her ears. A single voice came out of the darkness. The echo made it impossible to tell whether they were mocking. Whether the mocking, raspy voice at the back of the bomb shelter, or if it was right in front of her face. "Shut the door, dear. You're letting out the cold." Gripped by terror, she did just that. Within days, the entire thing, shelter, staircase, all of it, was covered with feet upon feet of cement. Air systems and generators above it were removed, creating the large empty space. "They're all still down there," Ida told Hammer. "Down there with whoever that was." You might notice I've used Ida's name. Unfortunately, she passed away soon after telling her story. Accidental fall, supposedly. Supposedly after getting out of bed to turn on a light. Such a company devotee, the paper reported, that her entire bedroom was covered with Mickey Mouse silhouettes. God, that's... So, what's the story about behind the Gascots? If I Google this, is Disney gonna come for my ass? Disney Gascot. Ooh! Read the Gascot story? Oh god. Oh, that makes me uncomfortable. Don't Google it? I already Googled it. Uh-oh. Disney Gascot story. See, it's a story. All I've seen, hold on, I need to find it. Video game wiki. It'll explain what it means. Okay. Let me find the original story. Wait, is it an original story or is it the appearance, location, trivia? Or is this another because there is another shit we're gonna end up reading. Creepy. It should be connected by the Abandoned by Disney. Okay. Because there is another story coming up called, is it Corruptus by Slime Beast? Yes? Okay. No, now we have to read Corruptus. Sorry, guys. Terrible news, but, we're gonna be reading more creepypasta. And then, I swear, then we're gonna play No, I'm Not Human. I swear. This time, Scout's Honor. Although there is technically 2 stories left. There's Corruptus, and then there was one more. Anyway, we're gonna start reading Corruptus, and then maybe we'll read the final one, because the final one looked quite a bit shorter. And in terms of the wiki page, we're about 3/5 of the way through, so we're like halfway done. Alright, if you really believe in something, it can be yours. That's how we've been conditioned to think, mostly. I suppose it's a coping mechanism to keep us from eating the rich. We all think we'll be rich someday. If we just want it hard enough. How long has it been since there was a good old-fashioned culling of the wealthy elite? I like where this is going. Hold up. Okay. That probably wasn't a good way to start this blog post. I'm a little more than tired, but fuck it. I'm leaving it. Corruptus. That was the subject of an email I received before my ISP dropped me. My phone turned into a brick the same day. Hell, I think it was the same precise moment, though it's difficult to know for sure, since I only tried it after my laptop couldn't connect. Corruptus. I'd never heard the word before, and to be honest, I'm not exactly sure what it is. Not exactly sure it is a word at all. It could be Latin. It sounded like Latin. I haven't been able to look it up, and this is the first time I'm getting on the web since my unexpected removal from the grid. I tried to sign on in my local library, by the way. My card was revoked. Unpaid late fees for books I'd never read, much less checked out. Mostly borderline fetish material and self-help books for various mental illnesses. This apparently quite detailed tome of weapons of mass destruction seemed to be the most concerns of the librarian. I hung around the library for maybe a half hour until somebody left a computer logged in and unguarded. When I went to check my email to tweet a complaint about what had happened, those accounts were gone. Gone as well. Honestly, I was a pretty huge dumbass for expecting them to be there. It wasn't long before I noticed the computer's rightful user pointing at me at the front desk. I guess she wasn't a fan of the direct approach. I was out of the door before anyone could cause a real ruckus. It's been over 2 years since I left Mowgli's palace and never looked back. The original blog post has come and gone so much across so many different sites that I could barely even remember the first place I tried to host it. If I'd known how far this would go, I don't even know if I would have been able to hack out that clumsy, flawed account of what happened. The pressure would have been too great, and I suppose there's a certain level of comfort in the idea no one will actually see or care about your work. It seems like a lot of sites removed this information, either upon direct request from Disney or on their own in fear of reprisal. I know a really popular YouTuber who pulled readings of my posts from his channel. Bullshit, I know. Bullshit. I know firsthand that he took it down in a bout of pants-shitting fear when he realized Disney connection to his partner company. I tried to keep up my After Abandoned blog for a while. I don't know how many people out there saw my notes on Room Zero, Club 22, and so on. They're still around if you look, and at least the time of this writing. Yes, Club 22 exists. No, it's not a typo of Club 33, I later learned, from the same contact, and there's an 11 as well, and supposedly the debauchery only grows as the number gets lower. I heard at Club 00, I heard of a Club 00, but I can't confirm that as clearly as I can with the previous contact. But I don't know if this has any connection with the room of a similar name. Yes, the door probably said, quote, characters or cast members instead of mascots. I know. I hear you all. Thank you so much for that. I'm sure your memory is crystal clear in moments of abject horror, right? Overall, I'm glad my words have spread so far and wide, but the downside is that so few of you are taking this seriously. I can't stress this enough. Treasure Island? Real. The Utilidors? Real. Just because you can't substantiate the rest doesn't mean that it's a, quote, cool story. Instead of picking apart the inaccuracies and making games about how cool it would be if to be in my position, maybe people can start taking this seriously, digging into what's going on. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want this to be a rant. I want to stay focused and make sure I post exactly what I wanted to make public. All the stress, the stalkers, the phone calls, the broken windows, I know that's all supposed to keep me off track. They want me confused, scared, and most of all, they want me quiet. There's a team of men and women in suits that I've seen at random times here and there. I call them the focus group, because they pop up with clipboards and pens taking notes about everything I do. They all have the same outfits, the same thick-rimmed nerd glasses, the same red pens that just scream, "We're judging you." The first time I noticed them, they were following me through the mall. I looped and turned, trying to be sure they were following me, and there they were, every step of the way. Days later, I spotted them again at the laundromat window across from my apartment. I chased one down once, the tubbiest one. They stayed silent through the entire chase, and even the scuffle that ensued. When I wrenched the clipboard from his hand, I found a page after page of off-kilter random gibberish coupled with the crude Mickey Mouse silhouettes, all in the same red ink. I know it sounds insane to say that a group of men and women in black are following me and taking nonsensical notes, but I think that's the point. I think the idea is that it should drive me insane. If it doesn't, you'll still think I'm crazy just for saying it. It's a no-win situation. I will forever regret that trip to Emerald Isle, but on the other hand, I'll always be grateful to the people who've come forward, anonymously, to share their experiences with me. Whoever mailed me the suggestion box from the resort is basically my hero at this point. To read what I'd written about about the place and still brave the journey, wow. I can't imagine how that felt. Whoever you may be, you even left the original corroded lockbox, so I know it was legit. To do all that without even taking a look inside must have been really hard. Thank you. If you haven't noticed, I'm treating this post a lot like my, quote, final installment. There's a reason for that. I don't know how long I can keep subverting Disney's attempts at silencing me before some sort of final action is taken. I have no doubt somewhere at this very moment someone is using my identity to commit a crime that would discredit me. That, or the men in white jackets are about to show me a lovely little padded cell. I don't know what's going to come of this, and that's the worst part, I suppose. All I know is that it's coming. Hey, Koopa! Welcome to the party! We're reading Spooky Spaghetti tonight. I hope you're in for scary stories. These ones are creepy. These ones are about Disney. But this is the Abandoned by Disney series by Slime Beast. I just wrote backwards. You. So grab some popcorn, get some hot chocolate or coffee or whatever, and settle in, because we're reading a lot tonight. And then I'm gonna play more No I'm Not Human, which is gonna have a lot of reading too. But I hope you're having a good night. And thank you for stopping by. Anyway. So what is Corruptus? Well, as I mentioned, it was the title of an email I received. One that was presumably deleted along with my account. It was blank, and seemed to exist for the sole purpose of placing an attached text document in my hands. Too bad for the powers that be, I had already printed it the moment I saw it. Not much they can do to reverse that, can they? I should have mentioned, remember that library? I used their copier to run off a few thousand duplicates of the letter. A few hundred are stapled in random places. A few hundred were passed out to random people, and the rest? Let's leave those as a little surprise. Have fun trying to stifle that, you horrible mouse fuckers. Without any more rambling, here's the letter. Word for word, it arrived from a source whose email address I won't disclose, though I assume it's an untraceable dummy account. Anyway. Summation of Corruptus incidents for January 2015. That was 10 years ago. For office use only. This message contains information that may be confidential or proprietary or protected by attorney-client privilege or work product doctrine intended solely for the use of the addresses named below. Any review, disclosure, distribution, copying, or use of this information by others is strictly prohibited. If you have received this message in error or without authorization, please advise the sender by immediate reply and delete the original message. All emails sent to this address will be received by the Disney corporate email system and is subject to archiving and review by someone other than the recipient. Violation of this disclaimer as written will result in prosecution. Please refer to the official guidelines with relation to known and unknown incident reports. Respect regulation as per ongoing and or finalized designations. Known corruptus incidents up to and including January 2015. Treasure Island. Extreme agitation. Inappropriate activity within vulture population. Mild to moderate and inappropriate human activity. Resolved corruptus. Unidentified avian species. Abandoned. Final. Okay, so this is like SCP report notes, or like incident report notes. So, something happened with the vultures and the people. Disney's Pop Century Resort. Misplaced and mobile objects. Chronological displacement and anarchanism. Unresolved corruptus wandering entities. Pending. Chronological displacement is that's a fucky word for things are time traveling. Let's see. Disney's River County. Microorganism infestation. Unresolved corruptus. Clearman, aka See-Through, aka Friendly John. Abandoned. Final. The ImageWorks What If Labs. Multiple missing persons reported regarding Dreamer's School of Drama. Pin screen fatality. Vibrating mirror sickness. Unresolved corruptus. Willy Wizard installation. Abandoned. Final. Mowgli's Palace. If you believe it enough, you can have it. It has a very dark meaning in this universe, this universe, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Oh god. Auditory hallucination or projection. Misplaced and mobile objects. Moderate to severe and inappropriate human activity. Unresolved corruptus. Inverted character. Abandoned. Final. The New Global Neighborhood. Resolved corruptus. The Fiber Optic Worm. Resolved corruptus. Digital Howl. Resolved. Repurposed. Okay. Room 0. Sudden onset mass hysteria. Auditory hallucination and or projection. Unresolved corruption unknown. Contained. Final. Please note, Nara Dreamland is not an officially licensed Disney park and no information or resources are to be shared with any responsible for containing its residents. A list of suspected corruptus incidents and reports may be available. It took me a few readings before I could get my head around this. Essentially, it was if the attached file was to be believed, then events I had experienced were not part of an isolated incident. The events within the room, the gascots, they were much part of a larger problem. What is corruptus? Corruption, I mean, I don't need to run through Google Translate for that, even if I felt like I could take a break from the writing without the risk of somebody finding and disconnecting me at any moment. Corruption of what? Dreams? Ideas? Desires? Remember to hydrate, gamers. I've never been a religious man, but I was dragged to Sunday school more than enough times to know about golden calves, false gods created by man, icons, graven images, characters, mascots. If you believe in the Bible at all, and I'm not sure I do, especially not after what I've seen, then maybe God wasn't angry because people worshipped other things. Maybe he was afraid. Oh, if you believe it hard enough, you can have it. The power of imagination. It's fucking goetic territory. Oh, God. Maybe he was afraid. Maybe if enough people believe in something hard enough, there's a chance it will come to be. Since we're naturally flawed beings, that means there's a very good chance that such a thing would have become corrupted. If you think about it, Disney's animated films have always had one overriding message. Clasp your hands and believe hard enough. Tinkerbell will live. When you wish upon a star, anything your heart desires. People like to say Disney has a connection with Satanism, but I never bought into it. And I still don't. I think they're trying to create that golden calf. A golden idol that everyone believes in. One that everyone loves. It's almost as if any dream or idea that is shared by enough human hearts and minds has a real chance of being born into the world. The creatures, if any, exist beyond what I saw with my own eyes. I think they're the deformed half-starts. Random manifestations of some dark, non-quantifiable non-life that seeped into our state of being. They're mistaken of reality. Cosmic abortions. Hold on. Does that mean you anime girls can exist in this universe? Yes! That is exactly what it means. What do you think VTubers are? We are the start. If you can believe, it'll be real. We're working to bridge that gap. If you can believe that anime girls are real, they'll be here. Just give us a chance. We all have to believe together and hold hands. We will get cat girl maids in real life. Oh no, not the VTuber Corruptus. The VTuber Corruptus has already started. It's already here. There's no stopping us. What if I was... What if I snapped one day? I do have the Mind Break tag in my channel this whole time. What's to say there's no stopping me from breaking into the world? I mean, it's just a screen, right? How hard would it be to reach through? Even as a Corruptus, I'm still a slave to hydrating for 100 channel points, though. Thank you for the hydration check. All I have... You're telling me that, dude... Listen, Koopa, all I have to do is reach through the screen. There we go. We're getting Luca Lightning creepypastas. More like... Luca Frightening. More like Luca Frightening. Yeah? Tough crowd. I thought it was funny. Anyway. You're not that girl from the ring? You don't know that! I could crawl through a screen if I wanted to. My starting catchphrase for streams is striking down from the sky, hiding in your Wi-Fi. There's nothing stopping me from crawling through the screen. And that being the next step. The groundwork has been laid. It can happen. Koopa, you have to believe. You have to find it in your heart. I can be a cosmic horror if I want to, okay? Stop trying to stifle my dreams of being a creepypasta. Luca Lightning Corruptus started a local market section stealing candies. Objective: contain. It would be very easy. I would be stealing candies. I would be eating gummy bears and gummy worms, and then they would put my ass in a box. Hello, hello, Koopa. We're doing good tonight. Even if you guys don't believe in my dreams to become a cosmic horror, I'm doing okay. Anyway, we're doing good tonight. I'm having fun. Why does she make that look when I... Hold on. I'm drinking my coffee and the mug, like, covers up the camera, and my fucking VTuber model, she just looks at you like... She looks at you like she's being a nosy bitch. Well, children, on the left you can see we have a wild Luca Lightning. Okay, actually, I had a dream. I had a dream. I was on a, I think I was either driving a bus or I was on a bus trip across the country. And, like, at some point in time, like, my VTuber model, like, dead ass, like, crawled, I don't know if it, like, she crawled out of my mouth or, like, what? Or, like, she, like, burst out of my chest in, like, a bright flash of light. And literally, like, she wasn't saying anything, but she was flying around in the air and just causing havoc. I had a dream where my VTuber model, me, Luca Lightning, burst out of my chest and started, like, just going into traffic, like, blowing up cars with lightning and just, like, being a general pest. And was, like, it was basically having Grand Theft Auto time. And, like, I'm still driving this truck, and then, like, somebody came up to me and she was like, Luca, what the... She came out of your chest, like, put her back in, like, what is she doing? And I'm just like, I don't know. She's got a mind of her own, let her do her own thing, and she'll get bored and move on. Like, I can't contain this woman, she's insane. Anyway, that was my dream about how my VTuber model has come to life. I also had a dream once where I was my VTuber model, and then I went to a coffee shop, and then I went and did some Grand Theft Autoing, just shove her back in your tits. Wait a minute. And then I basically just caused general chaos in a city, and I got really big. And then I think I knocked some buildings over. I don't know. It was a lot of fun, though. No, that's foul. I gotta stuff her back in. That's where she needs to stay. Anyway, I have a lot of very vivid dreams. I could do a whole stream, like, detailing the crazy shit that I've dreamt about, but... Well, that's for another day. Because when I was younger, I got, like, lucid dreaming was my hyperfixation. So I would, like, do everything in my power to, like, try and induce a lucid dream when I found out about it. And I did a lot of, like, testing on what foods you could eat before bed and, like, what kind of, like, dreams I would have, and, like, how vivid and, like, they would be. I wasn't intending it to be a roast, just wanted to be in character, but I mean, that also works. You're good. Or one time I got drunk as I was riding a bus bat, and apparently drunk during me was naked because I woke up and didn't get dressed. Oh my god. But yeah, I did a lot of research on how to induce lucid dreams, and then I proceeded to, like, not lucid dream for years. Or like I have like zero control over it. But these days I'm pretty good at like I semi-consistently have lucid dreams where I'll just be real. Or like I'll just be able to just do whatever I want and control it. So it's kind of interesting to think about. Anyway, that's, like I said, that's a stream topic for another stream, because I could literally just yap on it for hours. It was my special interest, you have to understand. But we should probably get back to reading creepypasta. Anyway. The creatures, if any, exist beyond what I saw with my own eyes. I think they're deformed half-starts. Random manifestations of some dark and unquantifiable non-life that seeped into our state of being. They're mistakes of reality. Cosmic abortions. The corrupted. Did everyone in Emerald Isle harbor such a negative impression of Mowgli's palace? How potent was that fear of nuclear war on the day Room Zero became full? If you want to find Gascott's mysterious voices, does that search bring about the very thing you're looking for? How many children have disappeared, confused and scarred for life when they saw Mickey without his head? These are questions I'm never going to be able to answer. I don't know if anyone can. Speaking personally, this will probably be the last time I talk to you about Disney and everything I've learned from them. I'm truly sorry for that. Especially since there's so much more I could say. Unconfirmed rumors, documents, and items that I have received that now seem gone forever. Did I say Malibu? I meant Mowgli. Mowgli. I thought they were just trying to contain that Mickey costume. I thought that's why they went out of their way to keep the public in the dark so much. Why they coerced and bullied to get their way. Now I realize I was wrong. It was this all along. They didn't want anything like this getting out. I wish you all good luck, and I know I need the same from you. Thank you. No wonder people keep buying that shit. Oh, I love Malibu rum. What's this? Huh. This is an a few suggestions. Abandoned by Disney prequel. Malibu Kingdom sounds pretty hardcore, but also a way to lower the population by failed livers. Listen, I go crazy at Malibu. I want to go to Malibu Kingdom. I want to go there and get a crown on my head and get absolutely sloshed. That was my go-to drink when I was on vacation. Well, Squat-Temper is over, so... Well, we do have, redeeming your squats, I see. 15, oh god. 20, oh god. 25, Koopa, that's a lot of 30! Koopa, that's a lot of squats! No! Koopa with the 30 squat redeem. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's 30. I haven't made it entirely public, but I am doing, and push-ups. God damn it. I forgot about the push-up redeem. Y'all are making me work for it today. I am, doing Squat-tober. So we're giving 20% more squats per redeem, be it subs or, channel points. So I should probably get to them. Alright. So that'll be 36 squats, and we'll do 5 push-ups. Joke's on you guys, I'm feeling strong today. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. That sucked. Yes, Koopa. I know I've got 5 push-ups to do here in a second. I know. I wonder if I can move my iPhone onto the ground. I'm gonna try and position my iPhone so that y'all can see my face while I'm doing push-ups. I thought you said you were feeling strong today. You know what? I am still feeling strong. I chainsawed the fuck out of a bush today. I did 36 squats. I still got the power. And I'm about to do a bunch of push-ups. Don't be evil. I spent all my points, don't worry. I hope it was worth it. Was it worth it, Koopa? Oh, fuck. God, my legs. My legs hurt, man. Oh. No, it wasn't worth it? I think even with the 20% more? Anyway, 5 push-ups is nothing. God, my legs. God damn it. Alright, I'll do the squats after I do the push-ups. Oh wait, yeah, absolutely I could get this on the floor. Hold on, I got a little stand. Rather see you do it with yoga pants. Actually, I have an avatar in VR chat that has yoga pants. That's like a workout avatar. So, but that's for the VR chat streams. Do I have room in my room to do this? I might not. See, they can't sweat? That's not true. Oh no, we're not seeing. Okay, hold on. Alright, gamers. Here we go. Push-up time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna do 5 more just because I'm feeling strong. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have a point to prove. Why not? Yeah. Koopa, are you trying to get me banned? Koopa's gonna try and get Mr. Bezos to come to my house and beat me up. I mean, technically that wouldn't be against Twitch TOS. Because it'd be fully clothed. I digress. I have 6 more squats to do. Because my chat is evil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Although I cannot do that in this avatar. Or with this outfit. It's just as long as you ain't showing parts on that should be on Twitch. Yeah, Twitch TOS has gotten a bit more lax. Oh, thank you, Kyo, for the hydrant redeem. God knows I fucking need it. Hey, Kyo. Hey, Kyo. What's with this squat redeems? Kyo? Kyo! No! How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is how I get paid. No! Alright, big stretch. 42. Alright. I might need to pace these ones out a little bit. God. It's fine. She made me do like 80 some. Make sure you do a full squat and not the half ones, okay? That's the look of... When I go to drink water, my poor model has the look of abject terror in her eyes. Look at this. How could you hurt someone like this? Oh my god, sorry, I just had a terrible thought. This look right here, there's a certain, this, I shouldn't say, there is a certain, famous, manga doujin that this look here reminds me of. I just need glasses. Alright. I'm delaying. I should probably start doing my squats. Don't let Kyo fool you. I'm helping pay for her computer. For the work she's done on the model and everything else. I swear. Hold on, I gotta take my shirt off. I'm getting hot. I pay for over half of his. Yeah, shirt came off. Y'all can't see it though. Because I'm a VTuber. Woo! Okay. How many do I have to do? It's the imagination that counts. Exactly. If you want... Fucking 42. I wish I was an artist. I wish... Hold on. I wish I knew how to do art. Because you fucking know... I would be drawing Luca Lightning shirt off, but like like from the back, with like strong back muscles and shit, you know? And maybe a little tasteful side boob. See how I'm delaying by yapping and trying to distract chat so I can recover my legs. Okay. 42. I'll go until I collapse, and then I will draw Luca with yoga pants, sweaty ass, and just side boob. Oh my god. Alright, I'm doing these squats now. Here we go. 1, 2, oh my god. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on, I should probably... Should I do... Is it wide cam? Put myself in the middle of the room so y'all can... Free cam. I think it's wide cam. Free. So that was 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm so sorry if you just heard me burp. I could not stop that. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. What is that? Oh my god, Kyo! No, not that! Listen, I paid good money for that art. You know what? Oh my god. It's okay, I understand. There's no need to apologize. It would have been posted. I don't do it. I don't care if you save it. Feel free. If we had one, oh my god. I should say I paid good money for that. Oh my god, the Kyo one too. The original version of that art she has clothes, like, I've got clothes on, and then I messaged the artist and I was like, hey, can I, I'll pay you extra if you want, but can I get a version with her top off? And the artist is like, you fucking got it, I'll do it for free. The Kyo one is really good. You can't save it? You should be able to. I'm on phone? You should still be able to save it on phone. If you, like, long hold or something. Easy, full screen and, just full screen and screenshot. You can just full screen and screenshot. It's that easy. Alright. I'm going to click the pop. Yeah, click the pick, do the 3 dots in the corner. In the meantime, I'm gonna do more of my squats while Kyo gets her work done. 1. Or I'm at 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. And then, Hog, I see your 6. And then we have Kyo's. Oh my god. Hold on. Let me do 6 more squats. 1, 2. You should be able to, just full screen it and then screenshot. 3, 4, 5, 6. There's hogs. Guys, I'm tired. Get my main camera. Anyway, chat, I'm putting you over here. Anyway, very good, good content. We support artists, commission beautiful art, you know, and read a book. That's the moral of this the stream is to read books. Alright. I need to go fill up my waters. I'm very tired. Give me... Oh, my legs hurt. Give me like 3 minutes or so. Oh, there you go. Oh! There you go. Kyo's got it. I know... I know the emphasis is elsewhere on the Luca one, but I really like how they... I really, really like how they drew the hair. Like, how sparkly it all is. Alright, you wanna see the Halloween art I got, too? For the record and posterity? Yeah! Show them, post that one. I'm gonna go get water. Yeah, neither of us are... Yeah, by the way, I'm not, neither of us are lewd tubers. Like, I don't do, like, actual not safe for work content or anything. But I love art. And even if it toes the line of a little not safe for work, that's okay. We get a little sexy sometimes. Although I have Kyo, you reposted the book one. That was the... It said 404 not found on the most recent one you posted. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay. I'm not, like, doing moaning ASMR and stuff. I just appreciate the fine arts. Hold on, I'll be right back. I need water. I'm dying. So, chat, behave. Behave while I'm gone, so help me God. That link also didn't work. I did bring... Oh my God. I'll be back. I'm back. Hello? Damn, look fine as hell. Don't need... Hello? You don't have to say just kidding. It's a damn good piece of art. We do like to have fun here, though. Yes! It's so good! God, the way that artist draws Kyo's thighs is immaculate. Because she's done a few other pieces. I like to get saucy art for... Yeah, it's fun to, like, commission some spicy art. I like, pictures of anime women, so why shouldn't I get pictures of myself? That's a VR stream. Alright, where were we? I don't care, whichever, man. Alright. So what I've done... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. I've done 84 squats today. Oh God, I'm gonna feel that tomorrow. I just need it to happen. Listen, when we set up the fucking studio so that I can have a stream where I crush fucking vegetables or fruits with my thighs. It'll happen someday. It'll be really fucking funny. I would love to do, like, what's the word for it? I would love to do hosting for a type of stream that's like, Japanese game show types of streams. Where I get, like, contestants in to, like, do stupid shit, and then, like, it's gonna pop my head like a watermelon. Oh boy. Oh my. Or like, I don't know if y'all ever watch Hololive, but they do like, whenever I love watching their New Year streams because it's like a solid 12 hours, yeah, fucking Koopa and Kyo. They're thirsty. This is a regular thing, it's okay. But, the way that Hololive, when they do their, like, New Year streams and whatnot, they get a bunch of the girls to, like, wait, doing actual face during VR chat stream. Yeah, we did that on this, we get fucking stupid when we do VR chat streams. It's been a while since I've done one. I've been meaning, by the end of October, I plan to do one, because there's a bunch of horror maps that, and whatnot, so, like, can I say something? Go ahead, Koopa. Or I think that was for the, that one was for the photo shoot for Matt, right? But yeah, we also do, booth, yeah! Why does it look like the straight came out out of one of those MMD videos? That's hilarious. It kind of really does, doesn't it? It's Kyo's face in the, like, it's the faces. Yeah. Kyo, that's like she has that shit tracking her face. She was making that face in real life. I have less advanced tracking. That was legit her facial tracking in that screenshot. Because life imitates art. But yeah, a little fun fact. Kyo and I do modeling for one of our friends' booth pages. So like he makes 3D avatar assets for VR chat and for like and whatnot. So and then we do the modeling for some of the products. It's fun. It also gives us reasons to like come up with unique outfits and whatnot for the product he's trying to sell. He never did get the summer stuff done. Yeah, I know. Hold on. I want to check his Discord and see if he's like actually if he's done anything lately. Nope. I'll have to hit him up and see. Oh, because he was also doing the like PDW defense kit. Which would have been fun. And then he was working on bikinis and stuff, but that unfortunately didn't get finished. What's this one? Everyone's so mean to me. Yeah, we took that. We went and took that as the photo shoot. Mind you, I'm supposed to be advertising an earring for that one, but we just like to do stupid photo shoots, and that was one of them. Just everyone's so mean to me, dumpy out. Oh, my face tracking done. Was it Naruto or was it? There we go. There we go. I forgot that was a meme. Yeah. Everyone's so mean to me. Which picture are you looking for? Welcome to my stream where we sit around where we sit around in the No I'm Not Human, and instead of playing the game we read creepypasta and share tasteful images. She did mention to go look for it. I don't think she has a beach outfit. I know I did. I didn't take too many pictures of it because the weight painting on the chest area was broken. So I did one photo shoot and then I didn't use it too much after that because I spent like 10 hours trying to fix the boob physics and it just wasn't working. Wait, this one is also good? What's this one? Yeah! That's also a really good one. If only that artist didn't crash out. But yeah, that's one of my favorite pictures. That's a good Kyo right there. I'm still bitter. Yeah, I know! Like... she probably got in over her head, and then with a bunch of, like, backed up commissions, and then was like, I already spent the money, I can't refund these people. Next time you should just start in just chatting and switch to the other. Yeah, well, here's the thing. I'm kind of gaming the system by doing this. Because if I go to just chatting, I'm gonna be I deliberately am streaming in this channel, because if I do it in just chatting, I'm gonna get drowned out by, like, the thousands of people that are in the Just Chatting channel. So technically, if I do my yapping in a different channel, I have a more discoverability. Is this against Twitch TOS? Not if I play the game by the end of the stream. Right now, it's just pre-game chat, you know? I'm just gaming the system a little bit. It's hard out there for the little guys. We'll put on No, I'm Not Human in a few seconds. That's the meta. You do your yapping for 2 hours, and then you play 15 minutes of the game, and then you do another 2 hours of yapping, and it still counts, and you can stay in the channel. It's that easy, you know? Works like a charm. That said, I should probably actually switch to No, I'm Not Human and start playing. At least for a little bit before I run out of steam completely and have to go to bed. Why did I goon to this guy? Oh my god. I have no words. We're gonna go play No, I'm Not a Human now. Gotta pause that. Wait, Kyo, did you ever find the picture you're looking for? We're gonna... Of course you have no words. This one, gaming screen, no overlay. Route capture, game capture. I just want to make sure I'm not accidentally doing screen share. No, I'm not a human. This should get it. We can't DM anymore? I was in the trenches? Oh god, yeah, I can only imagine. What image were you looking for? What's this one? Oh yeah, that's a great Kyo. Oh, it is the bikini Kyo. Yeah. Oh, that's a fantastic piece of art. Well, I think you may have sent that one in a group chat, another group chat recently, or maybe not. I can't remember. That is a very good Kyo you got right there. Yeah, that artist just does her super justice. You send that picture to me at random, dog, unprompted. I send you the book one unprompted. I know I also send you the book one several times because I'm like, remember what we do it for, and then I'll just send her the picture of Kyo with the book, or I'll do it with Luca with the book and be like, this is what we work hard for. This is motivation to get through the day. Yeah, working at overtime at work to afford more art. It's motivation. Remember, Kyo, this is why I work hard at work. This is what I do it for. And it's just a giant picture of my VTuber's boobs. Or her VTuber's boobs. This is what I wake up. This is what we do it for. Alright. Putting in the overtime so I can afford work more. Exactly! That's what I... Oh my god, I just... And then Minter and we have an artist, I know I've called you Koopa, but Tahog, we have an artist, that's doing, mousepad pictures. This first tour is really putting it... Oh my god. So, it was for a book. Yeah, it was an art trend. It was for the meme. It's still TOS, I swear. Let's go to the corner. Gotta move this to here so I don't accidentally scare that. Oh, my screen. I have no actual NSFW of myself. I can't say anything about Luca, though. I don't think there is any full NSFW of Luca. Like... Yeah, I don't think I've actually... A few... I don't actually have any, like... There's no titties, there's no nipples, because that's... You gotta keep it tasteful to be professional, you know? And then I haven't, like... I don't think any of my... Yeah, no. There's no NSFW. I feel weird being like, hey artist, please draw me doing some crazy shit. I feel awkward. Exactly. I don't think I could bring it in my heart to be like, hello artist, I need you. Hey, there's a lot of listen, there's professionals that do lewd things. It's but it's tasteful is the... There's plenty of people who can professionally toe the line. 1000%, especially in the entertainment industry. Tasteful would be the better word. Exactly. And there's nothing wrong with it. We like to have fun here. But, yeah, I don't know how I'd be able to, like, approach an artist and just be like, alright, artist, I need you to draw me, my VTuber model, in the nastiest, filthiest positions you can imagine. Like, of course, professional nudity for acting or models or whatever, but it's a whole other category for forward-facing public eye. Yeah, exactly. It is a different category. So, but it's still fun to toe the line a little bit. Or like, you know. And there's some people who toe the line while streaming, like, damn, yeah, exactly. I try to avoid towing the line while I'm streaming. Exactly. But if I'm, like, commissioning art, like, that's art. That's the... You know. Exactly. But, like, on stream, I'm not gonna be, like, putting pasties on my titty and, like, shaking them around or some shit. I think the least amount of clothes that I would do on a model would be like a bikini or something. And even then, if I did have a summer outfit, that would also be... One, it would be in the polls section. And two, I'd also have like... Ooh! Wait, a summer outfit would be fun if I had like a Hawaiian shirt. Because then I could layer it over, you know? Have the top and then also the Hawaiian shirt and then like... Hold on, I'll have to cook on the outfit design. Yeah. Like in movies, where they put in random nudity or censored scenes or models, have all that out beyond... Yeah. Professional nudity is like that. Like, you have, when you're watching a movie or whatever, and it's, like, very tastefully censored, but it's not, like, explicit, but it's, like, tastefully censored to keep it under an R18 rating. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just say that we're not doing that here either. Exactly. Like, while live, I'm not gonna, like, you know, be topless and then have, like, a censor bar or whatever. That's a bit much. I have no. But fan art and commissioned art, that's fair game. Exactly. Why do I exist on this planet again? What do you mean? 'Cause to have fun. Anyway, I'm going to continue. Oh my god, I created these designs and by golly am I going to use them? Exactly! It, like, if we put the efforts into these characters, we may as well, like, you know, use them and do what we can to, like, we'll commission good art of them. You're not having fun? What the helly? The point of life is to have fun. And I'm pretty sure we need to kill this man. The point of life is also to shoot this guy. For those of y'all who didn't catch last stream, the game crashed, which means we've gone back to here. We've gone back like 2 or 3 days. I'm pretty sure this guy is a visitor and we need to shoot him in the face. I just feel empty. No, I get that. But the point of life is to enjoy things and even, I don't know, try and have a good time. And even when you can't, sometimes you're also feeling empty. It's to push through those harder times and come out the other side and try and find the light in the darkness that is the world, you know? Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna shoot this guy in the head now. Because I'm not gonna get a whole depression rant about how I feel. Well, if it makes you feel any better, we're gonna blow this guy up. Can I get 20 poggers in the chat? Well, I didn't know you rolled like that. But yeah, maybe you're right. Sometimes it's better to shoot than smile. You goddamn right it's better. Blast them, boys! Woo! Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. We got one. Oh yeah, because last time, he fucking... Is our best friend still alive? Hell yeah, our best friend. They were a visitor. There'd be trash bags if they weren't a visitor. Cause last time they fucking killed our buddy here. It was this guy, and then it was the guy that looks like how I look in real life, which is incredibly jarring to me. Okay, he's not in here yet. We saw the cultists. I think the cultists were fine. Oh, this guy. Oh. I have an idea. You didn't see any weird flashing images, though? It didn't play the flashing images? Ooh. I've just been airdropped a cookie. It didn't play the flashing images, but if they weren't a visitor, there would be trash bags. So I can confidently say that that fucker was a visitor. And last time we shot him, he had the flashing images. Also, we need to get rid of this guy. He's probably about to crash out, so we're gonna need to shoot him anyway. What a world. And you know what? We're gonna hand him a FEMA notice and evict him before he has the chance to fucking turn on us. Cause he's about to. Last time I had to, before we had to reset, he was ratting us out. He was like, I know you're a visitor, I'm gonna report you to FEMA. Get the fuck out of my house, dude. Fuck you. What's that? Fine, I'll take it. Fuck this guy. He's a little piece of shit. Because we talked to him, and he started crashing out and being like, you're a visitor! Yeah, I'm gonna report you to FEMA, and they're gonna fucking kill you! And I'm like, no, dog, and I blasted him. And he was a human, but I had to put a bitch down, you know? Sometimes in life, you gotta put a rowdy bitch in their place. And that's what we did. Anyway. Real, exactly. And when you're running a house like this, you gotta keep your pimp hand strong. It's about sending a message. I'm kind of curious, though. I kind of want to test the cultists. Death shall warm us in her cold embrace. I mean, I set a precedent. I'm not going to kill the cultists. Because the guy said in 3 days, if any of them are dead, they're gonna burn my house to the ground. So that seems like if I kill any of them, it's just gonna be bad biscuits. Oh yeah, he's fine. I mean, he's got some pearly white chompers, but he doesn't have red gums, and that's chipped to shit. No, you're good. Ah! There's no need to be afraid. We will all depart to a better realm. We will soon find salvation. Let me see them eyes. Sleep lays beyond our reach. It's a little... He's got bloodshot eyes, but they say it hastens her inevitable arrival. We'll test this guy again tomorrow. But... Oh, fuck. I just remembered. The guy's gonna be back, isn't he? I'm not talking to that guy in the kitchen. He can go fuck himself. I'm sending him off with FEMA at the earliest notice. Fuck that guy. Oh god. And it starts again. Aww. Meow. Sorry, I'm snacking. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting in a crazed yelling voice. Who will survive in this world? Not those guys. FEMA officer stands over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. And then... God, is the tall man over here... Whatever the fuck he was? No, it's the FEMA guys. So you have a lamppost saying, Hangman, they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. Yo, hold on, I need to do something really quick. There we go. Alright. Who's here? Greetings, my boy. Did you forget about me? Didn't notice the hints tucked away in the Book of Smiles? Well, I'm just wasting your precious time with you youngins. Kids these days.
Luca,
Hello, Colloquio. Hello.
unmute me on OBS.
I
Luca.
believe I've just unmuted you on OBS.
Hold on, let me listen for the grotesque voice.
What do you mean, grotesque voice?
Wow.
You're not grotesque. Lays on the ground.
Okay. Here's myself.
Alright, are you hopping in on stream?
Yeah, my computer's being silly with Twitch, so can you stream in Discord?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
I like to watch.
Alright.
I'm laying on the ground too, Koopa.
Me too. It's a good day for laying. I don't know. Hello, resident.
I'm very tired, and my old computer is on its last legs, like real bad.
Really,
I can't
really
even watch
bad.
YouTube. I can't watch YouTube. I could barely watch Twitch.
Yeah, it is almost.
And I'm a little peeved. I'm sorry to pause the game once.
Oh no, you're good.
I'm a little peeved because the last piece I need for my computer, was supposed to get here early October, and I checked out of curiosity to see like if they had any official date, and I got back ordered until the 27th, so I don't get to do any of Spooktober like I wanted to, and I have to sit with this thing for another like 2 weeks.
It's okay. We'll try our best to still get you in on some games and whatnot where we can.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm just like, I just want to stream and use my computer. Not even stream. Well, I don't know. How do I put this? Like, I want to play games
and
like be on my computer and feel like I can do something instead of just like stare at it blankly.
Yeah.
Play
more than Roblox.
Yeah. Well, I can barely play some Roblox games too now. It's bad. And I also like, I don't know. I feel I don't get like the itch to stream very often, and I'm like, oh, why did it have to happen right when I'm about to?
Yeah, I know.
I want community Roblox nights.
Like, oh, that'd be fun.
I know. I want to host events so freaking bad.
I know.
I have so many ideas and so many things I want to do, and no computer to do it.
Get like a community. I think it'd be fun to do a community. Yeah, I got Roblox. I think I'm Luca Lightning on there too.
Well, anyway, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I think it'd be fun to do like a community peak night where do the uncapped player count and just have like as many of my viewers as possible climbing a mountain with me.
Oh my god. Like, what's a girl gotta do? Oh, that's fine. What's a girl gotta do to what was I even saying? I don't remember.
You want to host community nights and whatnot?
No, what did you just say?
I said I want to do a community night where I climb a mountain with all my viewers.
I remember. What's a girl gotta do to have community swap nights?
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, it took me a long time to get there. I'm very tired. You know what? Yeah. Maybe I don't want to do this tonight. Sorry, I'm looking at stuff on my computer that I'm still trying to work on. I'm like,
nah, you're good.
Lucky. It's okay. I play anything on Roblox.
Yeah.
I don't play the popular games because I don't like them. Like, I've never played Just to Impress because I don't think I'm that creative with when I'm given a limited set of whatever.
Yeah.
And then some of the really popular stuff that, like, the best way I could describe it, it's like Five Nights at Freddy's horrorcore. I don't like that. Like Elevator or like the other, or like the Greta. I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah, like the
Um,
elevator one that we did was kind of just mid.
but man, do I love a good exponential,
You like
incremental
you love
game.
your
Yep.
incrementals. Yeah, the
Yep.
incrementals are
I
fun.
love me a game where I go in and pretend to eat hot pot or or bakery. Well, the murder game is really fun. Well, it's not called. It's murder in a VR chat, but there's a similar one
Yeah.
on Roblox. List like your top 3.
Yeah, give us your top 3. What would my top 3 be?
Oh, I couldn't tell you my top 3. I really like that mining game right now.
Yeah, no, I've also been having like Be a Beggar I keep logging into because it's just funny. It's a good login, get your money and log out, but the fucking drop kicking gets me every time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is impossible to import this package. Oh wait, there we go.
Hello, resident. I'm in a bad fucking mood, so I apologize in advance. There are so many jackasses out here, I hope you're not one of them. Who are you talking about? Everyone, really. All those fuckers who were only kept in check by faith or whatever bullshit stopped them from killing each other. After their gods died, there was nothing human left. Now they're just fucking animals. And if all this shit was with the visitors wasn't enough, now I have to deal with them too. Fuck. Pressure, Pillar Chase 2, and Blocktails.
Listen, they're not that popular because I've never heard of them, which means that they are on my radar now.
I haven't heard of either of them or any
Like when
of
I'm
these.
talking the popular, I'm talking like has gotten to mainstream.
Grow a Garden.
Conscious. Like Grow a Garden, like any of those ones.
Yeah.
Or Grow or whatever, or the Steel of Brain Rot. I like the Brain. Okay. I got a bitch. Modern day brain rot freaks me out. I thought they were funny at first, like the tung sahur or whatever.
The AI generated brain rot shit.
But now like the cappuccino ballerino or whatever, they're really popular. I don't think I've ever seen them, and I like scroll the popular tag or whatever, or the list. I hate brain rot though. That's all.
No, you're good.
I had the bitch.
The cappuccini Toddalini or whatever, and then there's like that capybara one.
The capybara, yeah,
or it's like a coconut or whatever, and it's like,
yeah,
I don't know, it's reached like Tong Tong Hung Sahur in Tralala or whatever was, God, I feel insane just saying it. It's fun, was like fun while it lasted, but now it's just like.
Now it's like all the new memes are like just AI generated. I'm like, wow, what happened to my homegrown memes?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me the basics. I'm interested. Especially in Pressure and Blocktails.
I'm looking up
I
Pressure.
think Pillar Chase 2 is almost self-explanatory.
Pressure.
Okay, my computer might crash. That's all. I dared open Unity.
Ooh, Pressure looks like fun.
I think I've seen Pressure.
This is graphics level 8 recommended. It looks like a space horror. That does look kind of fun.
Spore.
And then what was the other one?
My favorite game, Break Your Bones.
Break Your Bones is really good. I need to play that again. Pillar Chase.
Ooh, Pressure looks fun. Ooh, graphics level 8.
One player is a monster versus multiple humans. You must survive or kill all players. Pillar Chase is inspired by a Halo custom game mod. Ooh, I love Halo custom games. Hold up. I might actually really like Pillar Chase. I'm going to keep that one up.
Wait, Pressure is inspired by Iron Lung, Ultra Kill, SCP Containment Breach.
That's a hell of a line.
Like that. That's a good line.
Ultra Kill and fucking
who put these damn SCPs in my pillar?
What was the first one you said?
Iron Lung. It's another horror game.
Yeah.
I think yeah.
And what was the third one?
Blocktails.
Blocktails.
I played a lot of horse games on Roblox. I am not a horse girl. Sometimes when I started playing Uma Musume, I was like,
Okay.
I really got into the dream of being an equestrian. That's all.
Multiplayer turn-based combat RPG inspired by Paper Mario. Oh, that looks fun.
Paper Mario.
I love a Paper Mario. I love Expedition 33.
I don't. French.
French.
Who dares?
You know what, Koopa? You've got good taste. 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
no
that's
notes.
good. That's good taste. Now, if you were to roll and be like, I only play Dress to Impress, I'd be like, come on.
It's got you so
Some
wound
people
up.
well,
Sorry.
some people. Oh, sorry.
No, go on. No, you were done yapping. Keep talking. By all means, please keep talking.
I can't. I've been sunlocked.
Some people, you talk about Dress to Impress.
Some people only play VR chat. I'm very tired. Some people only play Roblox for like Dress to Impress and then Grow a Garden Slop.
Yeah.
I'm like, and again, I'm not shaming people for their game choices, but there's so many good games.
There's so much more out there than like those two. Yeah.
I can't believe that your nephew got a grow garden.
That was kind of cute though. Yeah,
it was cute, but I'm like, dude, you don't do anything in that game.
You literally don't.
It's literally an idler incremental.
You literally just sit there, pick berries, sell them, pick more berries, sell them, pick more berries.
Because I didn't even play Grow a Garden. I played like a fish, like the aquarium one, and I'm like, oh, this is just.
Yeah.
I'm mindlessly clicking. And like in a game that doesn't advertise itself as, because I know the mining game is mindlessly clicking, but it's an incremental.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it because at least there's a little bit of more substance to it. But Grow a Garden and all that, it's just like, I don't know. Or those games where it's just like, oh, eat people or cut the world, and then you just have like it's like clearly a money bait game where they're just trying to farm you for money.
Don't you talk shit on Eat the World.
No, Eat the World is good. Eat the World is good. But there's the whole, you know, where the giant hole one where like you could just pay Robux to win.
Oh yeah.
Constantly.
Where you just turn into a giant hole and you just suck up everything.
I definitely did that. Go for it. Go recommend it. I definitely paid money when someone pissed me off in that game.
To kill them back. Yeah.
I use my adult money to kill him back, but it's. I do hate that. I sometimes get sick satisfaction from having money when I know that the vast
from spending from spending a quarter to be like, no, fuck you. Yeah.
And you know what? I remember being a kid and being pissed off at people who had that, so it all comes around. It's okay.
Exactly.
Ooh, but sometimes I get pissed off. Like I'm literally playing a slop game. I should not be this upset.
I love Eat the World though. Is there something? I don't know. Maybe this is my brain, but there's just something like really funny about getting really big and then picking somebody up and just fucking chopping them.
That's real. Oh, I just like that you can just pick up
or
chunks from the wall.
Yeah.
The coding is good. No, the coding is good because like you're literally like it's a full built world.
Yeah.
And you're just picking chunks out of it, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, and you can also like chuckle them and like, good game, even if it's just walking around and eating.
I hate the Mr. Beastification of Roblox thumbnails.
Yeah.
Or the AI sepia filter on their.
Yeah, the Ghibli ones,
God.
The Ghiblification of the AI Roblox. Yeah. God, that sounds like activating somebody's Russian sleeper code. Ghiblification, AI, Roblox, Mr. Beast, Tong 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 Sahur.
My bad. My bad.
You have to go kill the president.
That's my.
That's your Russian sleeper.
I was gonna say soap horse. Oh, okay. I like that has chapters. It's nice to see thoughtful games. Anyway, continue, Luca.
Don't take it personally. It's just all this shit from the sun and now the fucking visitors. It feels like humanity is right in the casket next to God. And I'm angry. I just wanted to lead a normal fucking life, you know? I wrote music, no one has any use for that shit anymore. Now I'm just trying to become part of either camp. I think we let this guy in. He's crashing out. He needs to get out of the sun. He's also got fucked up teeth, which means he's a bit more trustable.
Wait, Luke, I'm gonna send you a screenshot of where I paused on the stream. And the expression you're giving towards this dude.
Okay.
If my computer works.
If you had
I can't
one.
take screenshots.
Oh my god. Why is she looking like that?
She's like, why is she so cunty?
She's. I love her fucking default, like.
That's not even default. That's just like.
Yeah.
You know that GG face where she's kind of doing that smirk?
Yeah.
The same energy.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm taking a sec. Are you not familiar?
What? Yeah, no, I know the one. The like where she's
Oh.
just got that like kind of smug expression.
There we go.
Clearly, you don't own an air fryer.
Alright.
Now I'm just trying to not. I think we let this guy in. Don't worry, I won't be a bother. And no, I won't beat anyone up. See, look at his smile! I turn my anger on myself so no one else has to suffer. Okay. That guy's not so bad. Uh-oh.
This guy lived in an area without fluoride.
Please be FEMA. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. A single word. But what a word it is! You know who I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't care. Detached, are we? Don't care anymore? Let's fix that. If there are at least 2 of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Can you come back later? Shame. I'll leave for now. But before I go, let's try out that gamble. Are you alone? I'm not alone.
No.
Fuck out of here. Well, even if you are a rare sight now, let alone your kind locked in their walls, change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. I don't like that guy. He's a weirdo. Hey buddy, you got room in there for a stand-up guy like me?
This guy looks like a podcaster.
I was about to say the exact same thing. This guy looks like a 1000% looks like a podcaster. Blacktails, I recommend Bubonic Plant. Pillar Chase, I recommend WYST's Chase Theme. And for Pressure, Sewer Creature. I can look it up real quick. This guy does look like a fucking podcaster.
Sewer creature. Your tabs, Luca.
Don't look at my tabs.
At first I thought I was on stream and I'm like, you're just showing them your whole computer. This is Discord.
It's fine. I'm not doxing myself.
I'm doxing you. There's lots of Tato.
Uh-huh.
There's lots of Hololive.
There's Cecilia Immigreen. This is my YouTube feed. Gigi Modine.
Rule 34.
This Doki Bird and Mint.
Search the music.
Alright.
Over salivating. I don't know.
Blocktails. Bubonic Plant. I can fuck with this.
I was like, I know. I had the stream muted. I like this.
I'm vibing. Sorry, I'm also running out of steam.
You know, I have to bitch again.
All right.
You could also tell which Roblox games are like money pandering slop,
Uh-huh.
or just by The royalty-free music that so many games have.
I wouldn't
Okay,
recommend
no
playing.
store.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's copyrighted. Oh shit, yeah, I shouldn't be playing these on the stream, should I? Alright.
Well, if you're gonna play the game, then
I will look these up after stream.
I like it though. From
Yeah,
what I've
that
listened to.
was vibing. Hey buddy, you got a room in there for a stand-up guy like me? That's me, Markiplier. What happened to you? Ah, nothing too crazy. I just got kicked out by my mother-in-law because I threw a FEMA guy out the house. Now she's scared they'll come to knocking. Hey, gotcha, didn't I? I'm messing around with you, buddy. I don't have a mother-in-law. I ain't even married. Which, yeah, I can tell you look like a podcaster. Which means I'm free to hit up the bar if you ever feel like grabbing a drink. Have you been drinking? Had myself King's breakfast this morning, sticking to my buddy's meal plan. Beer for breakfast, wine for dinner. Next time Lucas streams, Oregon decides to finish the Discord. Exactly. I will. Tasty, healthy, even counts as dieting if you do it right. I mean, feast your eyes on this body. You look like you lie to insecure men to try to sell them penis pills.
Or he looks like he sells cheese.
Or he sells cheese. If he's a cheese salesman, I like him a lot, actually.
He's got that milkman vibe, like dairy manager.
Okay.
Not related to our friend, for the record.
No.
That's not what I'm saying.
I know,
but, like,
no.
He works with milk.
This guy, I like him better when you say that. But I don't, something about him I don't trust. I'm just pulling your leg again. Don't hold it against me. These days, a good laugh is all we got. Why not drown our misery a little? This guy's gonna drink through my beer stash very quickly. I cannot have that. He's got, like...
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't
doesn't look like he drinks alcohol. His skin is too nice.
No, well, but he's talking about how he's literally, his diet is just beer and wine.
Yeah, but the people who drink... Oh!
Oh!
Reed!
Azukito! Thank you for the read. It's been so long. Let's go. I hope you've been well. Welcome in, Raiders.
I popped into your art stream. It's very cozy vibes.
Yeah.
I like listening. I'm not a good chatter.
I do pop in from time to time to see how you're doing. Hello. I'm glad you're doing well. Or I hope you're doing well.
I was gonna say, you just filled... I'm glad you're doing well.
You know what I mean. Listen, I'm very sleepy. Thank you for coming. We've got oh god, it's been a stream. They made me do like 84 squats in a row. And then push-ups. Only have to drive 2 hours and you wake up in 4 hours. Hey, go sleep. Hey.
As someone who can't drive because I get narcolepsy, I'm not actually narcoleptic, but I cannot drive because I fall asleep.
Yeah, hey, go to sleep. 84 rounded up to make it an even 90. Please no, my thighs, they hurt. They hurt. See, we're doing Squattober, so you get 20% more squats for any redeems and subs.
You're gonna be so jacked.
I'm gonna be so jacked. My dream is to be able to blow up watermelons with the power of just my thighs. Admiral Tacos, thank you for the follow. Perfect.
Thank you. Did you change it from what you originally had?
No, it's been that. And Admiral Tacos is redeeming squads. Me too. It's almost 3:30 a.m. I just did a 10-hour stream to finish commission due today. On that grind set.
I envy the stream endurance. I say having streamed in 2 years. My endurance is -2 years.
Listen, you'll get...
Eventually.
The final parts are coming in this month. Alright,
yeah, I then have to put it... Deer squats.
Oh god, my thighs are hurting.
Okay. This
Alright.
will only make you stronger.
In even
the
90.
The watermelon crushing stream is on the horizon.
Exactly. Luca lightning in their powerful thighs.
I also felt that.
But
Sometimes after work, I just like lay on the couch.
Alright,
That's it. Just lay on the couch.
here we go. Sorry not to interrupt. 6 squats. God, my thighs still hurt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
You did it! Yay!
But yeah, I get that. There's so many days. Thank you for the redeem. Yippee! But there's so many days though where I'm like, I'll wake up and I'll like, first half of the day I'm like, yeah, let's go. I'm gonna stream tonight. I'm gonna have a good time. Like, I want to play Expedition 33 and stuff, or I just want to like chat with people. And then I get to the end of the day and I'm just like, I had to move, 3,000 pounds of flour by hand. My body doesn't work anymore. I'm just tired. Maybe I should help him with more squats. I must now leave, but I hope the rest of the stream goes well. Thank you.
Thank you. Luca, you need to add 7 TV.
I know I need to add 7 TV.
I want the extra emotes.
We'll get them. We'll get them.
Good night. Have
Good
a
night,
nice...
Admiral.
Thank you for stopping by.
Go rest.
Go rest.
I'm sending you to Eep Town right now.
Whoa.
That's picks up Admiral Taco and throws them like Mario throws Bowser.
Oh my god.
To Eep Town. Oh my god. Whoa there, partner. Whee! I also need to go to sleep. OMG. Alright, you know the drill.
Sleep.
I'm sending you to Eep Town, picks you up and throws you like Bowser. Bowser tosses you into the distance. Koopa's got 5 more. Alright. I can do 6 more squats. 1, 2. God damn it, Kyo. 3. Good, I hope you have a wonderful 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. Hydrate. Thank you everybody for your squat redeems. I'm throwing 6 more for the road. I appreciate it. I'm gonna be so strong. You have a wonderful night. Good night. Your chat is in good hands. I will,
I need to fix that.
Yeah.
I think it's there's like, how do I put this? Sometimes Warudo will refresh to like a base state. And I think I added tail physics to it.
Yeah.
But it still refreshes back to the center. So I need to do that. This is Luca's 1.5 model, so I'm not being too perfectionate. I can, but it will still do it. Because it's with, so I use the live 2D like movement blueprint on Warudo for it. And I didn't mess with it entirely.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't gone back to your computer to finish it.
Yeah.
Whip. Heavy whip.
This model is still very much a work in progress. I shouldn't say that. No, it's actually almost done. It's really fucking good.
I can, yeah. I just haven't done it.
Yeah.
I basically loaded it into the blueprint and then said, "Okay, Luca, test it out," and then I never got back around to doing it.
Hello, welcome, welcome Mikunia. Welcome to the party. Yeah. Whenever Kyo gets into it, gets around to it, it'll be.
Good night.
Good night. Bowser
like
tosses you into the sky.
It's a mixture between like I just haven't got back to your computer.
Yeah.
And also, I'm like torn of. I'm fighting with myself because I don't want to work on it too much because
Mhm.
you have a new model that
Yeah.
I'm also working
We have
on.
the
So I'm like, ah.
the full ass like debut and redesign and stuff is right around the corner, so it's like
I can't wait. Okay, so like most of the night I've been trying to open a single Unity project.
Mhm.
Finally opened. I
Mhm.
could use things in Unity now, but I can't wait till I'm able to just boot that shit up in 2 seconds.
Mhm.
Anyway. Hello!
Hello,
Welcome to
Miku!
stream.
Hatsune.
Miku!
I love Miku. I hope you're having a good night, and welcome on in. Do we let this guy in and shoot him later, or should we just let him leave?
Let him in, because then...
We do need people, because I think FEMA's about to take a bunch of people.
And I think we killed the one worrisome visitor.
Yeah. Thanks a ton.
I can't wait for the...
I'd
You
be
go.
all in otherwise. Alright.
I can't wait for the HoloLive mod.
For this?
I don't know if people are gonna do that, but I think
Oh,
it'd
that
really
would
fun
be
if they
kind of
did.
fun if they did
No,
that.
because then you have to shoot him.
Oh no! Oh, this guy's... Okay, I have seen this guy. This guy is...
What's that one actor's name? That, like... He plays...
Scott Pilgrim?
No,
Michael Cera?
No, not him.
Do you ever dream? Not really. There you go. You're just like everyone else. Even when they've got a fever, nothing. I wonder, is the sun to blame? Or is it something else? Do you dream? Hard to say. I haven't slept in 6 days. Maybe if I did, a dream would come to me.
He reminds me of William Dafoe as the Green Goblin.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
That's what-
Yeah. I see it. I don't like... This guy hasn't slept in 6 days.
Much like the Green Goblin.
Much like...
Oh my god, wait. Here's the literal picture. Copy image.
I'm gonna tell him... I don't trust him. There's something about him in his eye. Look at those teeth. Those teeth are a little too clean. Get out of here. Do you think people will ever start dreaming again? Fucking hell, and I'm getting music cravings. Sure hope so. It's hard without dreams. Hard on anyone. Gotta keep those dreams alive. FEMA didn't come. That could be a problem.
It's my print screen program.
Did you hear that?
Wasn't that the cat or something?
Was that the cat?
I thought so.
Is that you? Meow meow meow. Meow meow
Meow
meow.
meow meow.
Meow meow meow. Here's your good kitty.
Save to clipboard.
Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. Potentially dangerous individuals. Skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attack acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you ever have any questions about recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is open on yada yada yada. I'm only skipping this because we've already done this part. Troubling news. Oh, that's new. In the equatorial region. What's widespread? That will hold Luca hostage until Nightbot and whatnot are set up. I'll do it. Kill will beat my ass. Extreme heat and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown, and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster reliefs. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for updates. Everyone sounds like Markiplier.
Can you check your DMs for the exact picture of William Dafoe?
Yeah, 1 second.
You're good. Click Tiang RXL Zima Tima Fima.
FEMA's trying to jam all signals to keep things under wraps. Oops. Sorry, I would. Oh my god, that is literally fucking William Dafoe.
Anyway,
Is the Green Goblin. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone.
oh,
It's probably the Fingers guy. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. It's not safe anywhere.
did you save after you smoked that cigarette?
Green FEMA patrols. I don't think I did. They're run while you still can.
Well, did you save after you showed the hunter yourself the first time?
I have a
Right
cigarette.
there.
I have a cigarette for our boy.
Okay, you need one for yourself as well, though.
Oh, I do?
So yeah, because the hunter's gonna show up,
Oh, shit.
and
So,
you have to show him prove to him that you're not a visitor.
shit. Do you need this, No. What
I
do you
mean,
mean, no? Do you not know who I am? I'm the minister. A minister, I tell you. Government's complicated machine, and it needs me at the helm. I am in the voice of the people. Without me, times were normal, you wouldn't even dare talk back to me, boy. Why'd you... Nobody gives a damn about... God damn it.
You try again, because I think you can show him your nails, because you haven't dug anything.
Oh.
No!
Oh, damn it.
I'm so
Fuck.
sorry. I don't think it. I don't know. You can
Oh,
just-
Floors restores, but costs... Oh!
Oh, go check everybody and then use it.
Yeah!
I think we just smoked last time.
Yeah, last time we smoked it without thinking, because I don't think it prompted us on that.
All right, check.
What's going on in your mind? I need to
Dairy
test-
podcaster.
Sure. I probably should have talked to him before I go shoot him in the face, but...
Fine. Okay. Oh, his gums bleeding and they're white.
His gums are bleeding, he's white, but they're not perfect.
But his gums are bleeding.
See, half of them are perfect pictures, clean up the rest. Well, let's just say some of the half didn't keep up so nice. That's life, buddy.
Check his eyes.
Feeling just fine, buddy. I took a peek inside your fridge, by the way. Man, if I knew you had that much beer, I told you. Yeah, how'd you score it anyway? Your uncle work at the brewery or something? Ah, you can keep your secrets. What a mess, huh? In a different world, we could be drinking cold ones and watching the big game. You'd even meet... You okay? Hmm? Oh, forget it. It's fine. What lie are you telling me? Should we check his eyes?
Check his eyes, because that's got two. Oh, he's human.
Clear eyes.
Clear eyes. They're not red. Like the redness. They're not.
Pale brown, just like half the world's population. No mystery there, bud.
Something nice.
Well, we have the cigarette to smoke. Hands, armpit. Oh, ears, right?
Ears again came from the weird person.
That's right. Armpits, was it? Armpits or
Hands?
hands?
I think hands?
Yeah, this guy's human.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
He's-
There's more good than not.
Yeah. Alright, we're not gonna blast him. Unless...
Didn't... No. Smoke your cigarette.
Yeah, we got this
We
guy.
gotta test him.
And... I'm not talking to this guy, because he's just gonna crash out and try and make me shoot him.
Yeah. He's a narc.
So that explains why last time I didn't have or I went down to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking shit. Have you calmed down? Well, yes, I lose steam quickly, but as soon as I remember something that pisses me off, it sets me right off again.
Oh.
I used to be more easygoing, you know? It was hard to offend me or push my buttons. Now all it takes is a small spark to make all hell break loose. And should I stay calm anyway? Maybe my rage keeps me sane. At least I don't worship the oh-so-mighty sun like those dumbass stupid fuckwits. They think the sun is going to save us? Give me a fucking break. It's trying to kill us. The way I see it, we're all B's dick anyway from the fucking void. But did those fuck knuckles get that? Absolutely not. Fuck. Thanks for listening.
Oh, man.
Thanks for listening. Yeah.
Teeth check.
Alright, let's see your teeth. See if I have to blow you up. Seriously? Fuck. Well, be quick about it. I don't give a fuck here. Uh-oh.
Them bitches white.
White? No wonder they're white. That's simple hygiene, fuckwit. Sometimes I
Nail
clench
check?
my jaw. It drives me fucking crazy and I catch myself too late.
Unless you want to pull out the gun now, but...
Alright, we have 3. I'm just
Okay.
gonna shoot him on the last one regardless.
Oh.
Sure, whatever.
Mmm.
Alright.
His nails look like he's dug himself out.
Get a load of these bad boys. My grandma always told me that with paws like this, I would be chopping wood, not whatever I was doing. But I don't see no logs around here. I gotta vent my anger somehow.
Did he bite himself? Oh, you should have just pulled out the gun. Well, I guess you don't need the last one. Did he bite himself though?
I think he's
'Cause,
biting
like-
himself.
Pities.
I wanna see if ears does anything.
Okay.
Fuck.
It's an ear.
Okay.
What's an ear, Bob?
Well, you have a clean ear, so I have to kill you. I'm not trying to get one of those. Get one between my eyes over my fucking ears. Well, that's too bad.
Music.
You bastard, you quick fucking heartless bastard, go fuck yourself. Yeah!
Oh,
Yippee!
it might not have done the face last time because you saved and then started again.
I just shot a man. Go into bed.
That's not a man. That's not a man.
You're right. I just
That is
shot
a visitor.
a guy pretending to be a man. Now I'm going to bed. Alright, we'll do one more night, and then I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh. Not the bed part, though.
What's
Sad
good?
that's a
Welcome, noob. The cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. They planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon. Until then, how many innocent lives have we lost to their cause? I mean, the cultists have been pretty good to us.
Well, that means that they're not in your house anymore if they're outside.
That's true. How you doing, the noob? I hope you're having a good night. Oh, this fucking guy.
There he is! There he
He's
is!
a gas can and a Molotov cocktail.
He's gonna
Is he
get all
planning to
uppity
burn
and
the
be
whole
like,
village down?
show me your teeth. Does he not understand the quarantine? His last line?
Are you a boy or a girl? I'm a VTuber. Seems like the festival's still coming after all. There's so much chaos within the mycelium that the rich— Oh, right. I can't go to Mushroom Town. Why didn't it work? Something's gone cuckoo inside the mycelium. When too much malice builds up in its threads, it's, well, gosh darn clogs everything up, it does. The mushrooms are like a liver, trying to purge the body of poison. But lately there's been so much malice, the mushroom has grown beyond all bounds. I don't want to have to do this, but I think we'll have to journey to Mushroom Land. Alright, we cannot go to Mushroom Land, because last time we went to Mushroom Land, it crashed our game. Mushroom Land? Oh no, how wrong you are, dear boy. It's a scary place that no man has ever been to. And truth be told, it would be better that way, but alas, we have no choice. We must stop the festival, no matter what. Are you ready to go with me to Mushroom Land? No. Yeah, there's very few designs that are good for male VTubers, so I do what I can.
We invented jeans in 1800 and we won't change from it.
Don't get me crashing out on men's fashion.
Oh, wait. Do you think there's a blue jeans VTuber out there?
It's just blue jeans the whole way up.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. No, because if you try to fucking make a VTuber design for like men, it's literally just suits in like bland it's very difficult to find like 3D assets the way I'm doing it for male avatars. And it's like,
well, this is no shade to Niji Sanji, but I'm thinking about all their male VTubers like first outfits, and 90% of them were suits in different colors.
it's just guys in suits. Like it's
So,
no shade to like male VTubers, but there's
just an example.
so many that are just guys in suits, and it's like I need more creative like freedom.
Okay, Luca, suit, Shu, not suit. I don't know what I'd call that. Box, suit. Ike, suit. Mista, kind of a suit.
He's in a business outfit.
And then their next gen has a pretty much tech wear. There's Renzoto, suit. Kyo, suit. Aster,
just guys in suits.
Oh my god, it's literally guys in suits.
It's literally guys in suits all the way down.
Guys in suits for tech wear, which is just like techie suits.
And
By the Beat is all suits. Okay.
it's nothing but suits. And when you're looking for like assets on Booth for 3D stuff, it is a desert for men.
I was gonna say there's like 5 male models, and they each have like maybe 20 assets each. It's a barren world.
Oh my dear boy, this is not good. I'm afraid I can't do this alone. I need your help. We're flying through twisted times, my boy, dancing as Mushroom Lands falls to its knees. Maybe we will too. Maybe. I don't know what awaits us in the Mushroom Lands, but what I can be certain of is danger. So let me ask you again, dear boy. I'm not going to Mushroom Land. I bid you good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo. I switched up that guy's voice like 3 times.
I know.
We need more people. It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. Cut the bullshit. The world is about to end. Keep playing games and we'll take everyone in this house. The fuck is the point? 2 more people. We're not taking everyone you have in there, just 2. Then we'll find a way to eradicate the visitors and we'll never meet again. Good, I never want to see you again. The feeling is mutual. Oh, shit!
Is that one of the cultists?
That is one of the cultists. No, wait, no, that's the guy. That's the...
Which guy is that?
What's his name? That's the Andrew Garfield? Not Andrew Garfield. The guy that looks like the...
William Dafoe?
William Dafoe. The Green Goblin.
Oh, did we not get around to... No, we didn't get... He just... Never mind.
Yeah, we did. Well, we tested him. He was fine.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Ah, let us not waste time. How fair my flock. Yeah, they're still alive. Wait, they're all dead? Goodbye. What?
What did he say?
I said they're all alive.
What did he say?
He said
What did he say back?
He said they're all dead. Goodbye.
Oh, because they did that ritual outside.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoops. I'm back. And I'm tired to find that someone I mentioned. No luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town, or just this block? How do you spot a visitor? Hell, same way you do, I'll bet. TV or radio spell it out for us. What sign's enough to put them down? I don't hesitate for a second. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know of a stocky guy? Wears blue jeans and a jacket? He's got a kid, little girl, not sure how old. His wife, well, fuck the wife.
Oh.
Hey! Only the girl made it out, your guy's dead. Show me you're not one of them. Any part will do. You got a gun? Fuck if I care. We'll both go down shooting then. Show my teeth.
Yep.
Open wide. Oh!
Wait.
We smoked a cigarette. Clear. Shame, really.
Oh.
Fine. You'll live. Oh, okay. I don't have bad gums though.
Yeah.
You live for now, but I see something even slightly off about you. I'm putting it right between your eyes. Shit, I don't have time for this. Got some... Or should I have done fingernails in case I needed to do digging later?
Well, you can wash your. You have the option to wash your hands in the bathroom.
Okay.
Can you open the bathroom?
Alright.
And I. Okay. Oh,
He's pooping.
did you hear that noise? Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I
that's
heard
a
it in the
boy.
left of my. Heard it in my left ear, and that was weird.
Well, I think we have an empty house now. Situation
No,
is-
you have your friend,
Oh yeah.
and then the. Never mind.
Let's go to the city. Suggests that they appear in the ritual involving open flames. FEMA believes this group may have been directly involved in the recent attacks on quarantine zones. Unfortunately, due to ongoing situations, neither FEMA nor the military can spare a dedicated task force at this time. If any cult members approach your home, call the FEMA hotline immediately. To assist in these troublous times, the agency has also identified a new announced a new sign. Fungal growth under the arm in the underarm area.
Yum.
Okay, so fungus in the pits. Just always stay where you are and await further instructions. That's it for now. An update on conditions at the polls. Alright, we're gonna listen to the radio.
Wait, anything else on the TV?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't they say they were putting up jammers?
Oh,
Oh. They shouldn't.
if they means it wouldn't have cut. Alright.
TV
Yeah.
time?
TV time. Sun strikes yet again. This kind of looks okay. This looks like my brother in high school.
Yeah. I could see it.
Scientists have released troubling new projections on our global climate. If the current heat wave does not subside, meltwaters from polar ice caps may lead to catastrophic flooding. Researchers continue to investigate the cause of the ongoing climate anomaly, but no answers so far. That's all for now.
Lovely. Any more TV?
Nar.
Nar.
Alright.
Can you go downstairs? Nothing.
Just got spuds.
The mushroom didn't grow.
Oh!
Pickles!
Because I disrupted the mushrooms vibes.
And tuner.
Yummy. Alright, gamers, though. I am getting very tired very fast.
Wait, can you check who's still here?
I think it's just him.
Oh, there's more beer on the counter. Not official beer, but there's definitely beer on the counter.
Hell yeah. Oh!
Yay!
Alright,
Yeah,
I forgot about that guy.
He's so friendly looking in his portrait, or his, sprite.
But... Oh,
Check
it's
the closet?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the closet. Nothing.
I miss the
Tall
what's
man?
the Fallout. No, the Fallout
Ghoul?
species. Yeah, I miss the ghoul, man.
Alright, gamers. I need to go to bed. I'm very tired. But thank you all for coming to the stream. Thank you all raiders who decided to stick around. We started off with like 2 hours of creepypasta reading. I've done 90 squats. We shared some tasteful art.
Isn't it like 100 at this?
Oh yeah, it was like 100. Y'all dumped like another 20 on me. I forgot about that. I'm tired, but thank you all for coming. I stream at the godless hours of the night. I'm pretty good at doing at least once or twice a week. Sometimes, or all October, I've been opening up with creepypasta readings. So that's been fun. Sorry to hear it, Koopa. But yeah, if y'all want to come back, feel free to leave a follow.
Good night, Koopa.
Good night, Koopa. Good night, everybody else. I'm sending you all to Sleep Town now.
Picks everybody up in the chat box and slings them like Bowser.
Yeah. Goodbye. Yeet.
Guten Nacht.
With love and lightning, this has been Lutna.
Lutna.
Signing off.
Solenyara.
Bye.